Good evening, everyone. Welcome, welcome. It's your girl Nee coming to you live from Eorzea. And I believe we're going to be doing maps this evening with CK. So let's try and kick it off, shall we? Here we go.
Did you
Just
need
wanted to
something?
make sure that was actually your number.
Hello.
Oh, is that what you were calling?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, I was also calling to check up on you because nobody had heard from you in a couple of days.
Yeah, we was worried.
Well, I mean, I appreciate it. I mean, it was only what, 2 days?
Well, I realized that I had your phone number, and I was like, I could
Yeah.
just give him a call and find out if everything's okay.
Hmm. Yeah. I just I wanted to disconnect.
Hey, I get it.
You know. That's all I want to do. I don't do that nearly enough as I should. So I
No.
basically just turned everything that could notify me off for a couple of days.
I gotcha.
Next time, you might want to tell somebody so they don't send the cavalry out.
Well, scene was probably one day away from showing up at my front door, I bet.
Yeah. Everybody was like, oh my god, Zane, where's Vice? Go find out.
Well, I know you have my address, so
I've been to your place. I could probably get back there pretty easily.
that's true too. Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Ready.
Chair. Okay.
Did anybody watch the live letter last night?
Most of it.
I forgot about it.
I was watching some of it. But I was some of it. I was sort of like half paying attention to everything they were saying.
I watched a little bit of it, but I had to get to bed early because I had to be up at stupid o'clock in the morning.
Mm-hmm.
I hate having to get up on the wrong side of dawn. I especially hate having to get up on the wrong side of dawn on a Saturday.
Right.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, I saw that they were doing. I mean, they were mostly talking about 7.0, which is a while away, which I thought was an interesting,
basically just like
weird thing to be talking about this early when 6.0 just hit, like, weeks ago.
I think that the idea is that they want to do a lot of like back end stuff to prep for it, and so talking about it now is the right thing to do.
Yeah, I'm glad to see that they are adding trust to the older dungeons.
Oh yeah.
I'm really surprised at how Castrum Meriadrium is going to be like cut in half.
Mm-hmm.
Essentially.
I don't know about that.
So the fight against Ultima is getting cut out of that, and the fight against
You mean Praetorium? Because Praetorium.
Yeah, I'm sorry, Praetorium. Yeah, I'm sorry, Praetorium. They're cutting out the fight against Ultima Weapon and the fight against what's his name?
La Habrea.
Nero?
La Brea.
Oh, La Brea. I was like, no, I like the Nero fight.
No, it's basically going to end at the fight, the elevator fight against Ultima.
Okay. So they're cutting Ultimate 2 then.
So so after that, the last two fights are getting cut out. And that's going to significantly drop down the time of completion on that.
Oh yeah, because that's like the longest bit because of all the cutscenes, practically.
Yeah. Yep.
No mention of Blue Mage, right?
They did mention it just in passing that it's planned, but they've got other stuff going on, so they can't really give us a date.
Right.
That's fair.
I'm happy about the island sanctuaries.
I know we're gonna get it about August.
Yeah. Animal
I'm
Crossing.
surprised. I was convinced that those were going to be.
Next patch.
No, I was convinced that they were going to be on the moon.
Mm.
Oh, where are they going to be then? I didn't watch the live letter.
I guess they're actually going to be islands.
Huh. Oh, I bet. You know what? I bet it has to do with fucking like Lolarito, that guy, and like Hancock from Kugane.
Probably.
I can see that.
60 million gil to get a private island.
Yeah.
Is that I got you. So you telling me I gotta save up 60 million gil?
No, I'm just joking.
Yeah.
We don't know if there's going to be a gil
I'm
requirement or not yet. They haven't
1/6
said.
of the way there.
I imagine there will be,
I am.
Yeah.
but probably something similar to the free company housing, like the rooms.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. They need a way to get some of the money out of the economy,
Yeah.
so it could get really expensive.
Yeah, I guess it depends on if it's like a one-time thing or if they're going to space it out among like different purchases. Like you pay this much to unlock this part of the island and you progress, then you unlock this, and it's just kind of like little paywalls throughout instead of one big lump sum.
Yeah,
It's possible.
Like Animal Crossing.
kind of like Animal Crossing. Jesus. Great, we're gonna be looking at Hancock like he's the fucking Tom Nook of Final
Yeah.
Fantasy XIV.
They're going to have like
Jesus Christ, no thank you.
They have like Nam Tuk being the guy who's in charge.
He's a Lalafell.
Yeah. He's a Lalafell. He's got two twin like,
Nephews.
cousins, nephews.
What kind of maps are we doing tonight?
Oh, I should log in, huh?
The huge.
The huge.
I would say the huge.
Okay. I hadn't bought any because I wasn't sure if we wanted to do the level 70 maps.
Did I send you
I
any
think we
bats?
usually- I think we usually
That's a good
we
question.
said
Doesn't
last week.
look like you did.
Okay, I can
do
get
those
you.
ones if we
I've got one on my
finish.
here.
We usually can do those ones if we do the Kumbra skins quickly. 'Cause that was the case last week.
Yeah. Oops.
Yeah.
Oops,
It depends on
hell,
how
he's right
stingy the
here.
portals are.
Yeah, exactly.
There we go. Sorry, I was gussying up my drink. I hit the end of my Baileys, so I had to add a little, like, chocolate syrup and other things to gussy up the flavor a bit.
Garlemald. It's by a box.
A box and Garlemald? That really narrows it down.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah, it's right there.
Oh, yeah, my work schedule is changing, so I'll be off at 9 p.m. Central Monday through Friday. So if we continue Wednesdays, I'll just be an hour late, but I'm okay with that if you guys are okay with it. I'll just be an hour late. You guys can start without me.
No.
I mean, or that. I just hate to keep you up later because I know Nelia, like, hate to try to keep Nelia up longer. $29 in queue.
I am not tanking tonight, but I did it.
Hmm.
Oh, you got 90
Yep.
on which tank?
Gunbreaker.
Ah,
I did it.
I bought a second map just for in case we decide to do more.
Yeah.
okay.
I do have a few extras if we find the portals are too stingy, and I do still have 4 of the guaranteed ones from Endwalker, but we didn't do maps last night with the FC because everybody wanted to watch the live letter.
Well, I watched that, and I watched the new Texas Chainsaw Massacre.
Yeah, that's how I knew you weren't dead. because I saw your tweet
Instagram.
about the Texas Chainsaw
Well, I
Massacre.
wrote a review for it this morning on Letterboxd.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, I didn't really like it.
Yeah, the reactions I've seen have been kind of meh about it.
Half a star is what I gave it.
A half a star. That's
Half
it.
out of 5 total.
I'm sort of meh on the original anyway, so.
That bad.
Well, I think what it borrows significantly from Halloween 2018. So
And
it
not
wants
in any of
to-
the ways it should.
Well, because it doesn't have a. They try to bring back the final girl from the original movie,
Right.
and she's got the whole vibe of I've waited 50 years for this, and which was the same thing in Halloween. But when she said I've waited 50 years for this, I thought to myself, so how old exactly is Leatherface? If
Apparently very old.
I'm going, let's assume for a moment, because he was pretty agile in the first one, at least 30 years old, between 30 and 35 years old. So we're dealing with a killer who's in his 80s now?
Chasing him down with a walker.
I mean, it's a movie, I get it. But every other fantastical element aside for a moment, he's got to be in his 80s. Or late 70s. I mean, I don't know.
Unless they took the spin where it's his son or something.
Well, they don't even go into that. It's a very it just doesn't work. It tries to hop on the legacy sequel, the bandwagon, like all these other movies are doing nowadays, and it just falls flat. There's not one person who's likable. Everyone's killed off faster than I thought they would be. It did have a pretty cool ending, I will say that, but that's about it. It doesn't. The problem is the series doesn't really have any lore to it.
Mm-mm.
Yeah.
Well, probably because it was loosely based on,
Mhm.
the murders that happened in Texas.
Well, and I'm very open in my review. I say, look, I've not seen all of these films. I've seen the original. I've seen the remake. I don't even know how many there are, but I don't think I'm almost positive the girl from the first movie never returns, and they kind of seem to treat everything. I think aside from the second film, as sort of like either they ignore stuff or they start again. There's not really much of a story threaded through all of these films. So, but they ignore everything. So, okay, but nevertheless, this whole 50-year vendetta thing just doesn't really. It doesn't work, in my opinion. It doesn't work.
Right.
You could not see the original Halloween and then watch Halloween 2018 and understand. They do a really good job of just explaining the trauma to you. This one doesn't do that at all.
Sorry, I'm selling a few things to make room.
It might have just been trying to bank on the whole gore thing.
It's extremely gory, like unbelievably so.
Yeah.
Not in a fun
mean-
kind of way.
Technically, so was the original.
Yeah, I think, well, it's also, I think, a little too overproduced. I think what makes the first one so good is that it's done cheaply and it shows, and that's okay.
Mm-hmm.
But its main focus wasn't lore then either. It was just
Right.
straight up gore factor.
Mm-hmm. Well, and I think also because it all took place during the day, which was kind of not really a thing. Like it all just happened in the middle of the day. Movies like that always seem the scary things usually happen at night, but
Mhm.
this whole thing took place in broad daylight, when everyone thinks that they're safer in broad daylight.
I mean, in theory, that's
Yeah.
That's how Ed Gein, which is who Leatherface is based off of, hunted. He hunted during the day.
But yeah, I just I knew going in it wasn't. I could just tell from the trailers that they were taking from Halloween 2018,
Yeah.
and I mean it's not a copy of it. It just borrows heavily. It borrows in different places from it and tries to, I think, have the same effect that the that movie has, and it doesn't really work.
I
Because
need a new Hellraiser movie.
there's no legacy there. There's no, there's. It's not like I was itching for another confrontation between Sally Hardesty and Leatherface. So, and she's no Jamie Lee Curtis. I'm sorry. In fact, the original actress who played her is dead. That's not even the same actress.
I didn't know that.
I didn't know that either. Actually,
Yeah.
I was looking it up yesterday, and I didn't realize that she actually had died. So, but it's like, it's like if they did this with Friday the 13th, there would be not really anybody that you could put up against Jason because the cast changes almost every film.
Yeah.
Maybe you could do the girl in the first movie, but she fought Jason's mother, not Jason himself, and then she
Right.
died in the second one anyway. Tommy Jarvis, I guess, from like part 4, and he's in like 3 of the movies, but yeah, it doesn't. That series also doesn't have anybody like that. So, and I feel like
Right.
this one tries to force that onto you, and it just, again, it doesn't really work. And I'm sure that my vague familiarity with the series is also a factor in not enjoying it as much too. But I still think you could get the same. You could enjoy Halloween 2018 not knowing anything. But where is it?
I'm gonna come up with a new Red Mage Glamour.
I'll post it in the
I recommend the kitchen knife.
No.
Okay, so mine is in Labyrinthos. Surprise, surprise.
Jesus. Every time with you.
And there will
You cut
probably
that
be
out,
more
bro.
in Labyrinthos. So, I don't care where we go first. I'll let one of you decide where to go first.
Whoever teleports first gets it.
I mean, yeah, that's fine with me.
Well, mine's in Ultima Thule. It's actually not too far from the crystal. So we're going to not the moon, the end of the world.
Hooray, the end of the world.
Place that's just like every desktop background that I had between like 2005 and 2014.
I think I get a
That's
real,
fair.
and I think it's the ship maybe, but I get a real Futurama vibe from this place. I think it's the ship that you travel in here in the storyline. It just reminds me of the ship from Futurama.
Yeah, the ship is very like I expected some kind of spaceship, but it was very like Mass Effect to me.
It's funny because, like,
I missed
you know, as a classic Final Fantasy fan, I was like, this ship has to be named the Ragnarok. The ship has to be named the Ragnarok. The ship has to be named the Ragnarok. And when they finally were like, the Ragnarok, I'm like, yeah.
Hold on.
Hey, I found friends.
Yay, friends. Your friends are kind of terrible.
Yeah, they need to learn some manners.
Let's beat them into them.
Vice, I think your not link shell, your free company is a little confused.
You're actually not wrong about that. But
Wait,
that's all I'll say.
I see.
I haven't started it yet, but I did pick up Forbidden West the other day.
Tempted to pick it up today, and I was like, I think I want to replay the original.
Yeah.
Because it's been a really long time since I played it.
Yeah, I haven't played it since it first came out.
Yeah, so I think I want to replay the original game before I try the sequel.
Jesus, how many are there?
I might stream it tomorrow. I don't know. I'm just thinking about it. I haven't actually started it yet.
Here.
Apparently there's that many, Lil.
I didn't play.
Hey, strong start.
I remember it came out like at the same time as Breath of the Wild, and so that's obviously
There is a story DLC for the first game too that I haven't played at all.
No, I haven't played it either.
So I think that I'm gonna go back and I'm gonna start it again from the beginning, and then play through it and the DLC before I consider picking up the sequel. I actually have to go back and do a new run of Cyberpunk 2077. The new patch added a ton of stuff.
I returned it.
Yeah, I know. It was a rough start, but I'm glad that I played through it for what it was, and I'm excited to see what they've added.
I wasn't willing to stick it out. I was playing other things at the time, and I didn't really have any patience.
That's fine.
Yeah. I don't know. I might go. I was actually
No.
going back.
That's one of those games that you can. I feel like if you find it on a sale, you could probably find it really cheap.
Yeah, like the other game I did that with was No Man's Sky, and but I might actually give that a look when it comes out.
Crap! I've heard some really amazing things about No Man's Sky.
Yeah, I hated it when it first came out. Hated it, but I might give it another look on Switch. I can't remember if it's out on Switch yet. I forget what the release date was.
I believe
But
so.
I think I'm going to. They mentioned it at the last Direct, but I think I'm gonna play it on Switch and give it another go. I've heard good things about it now.
Yeah, I mean the fact that they've released 3 full expansions to the game, at no cost.
It had a very bumpy start.
Yeah. Well, I mean, they started making promises, and there was no way that they were going to be able to deliver on half of the things that they promised.
Right. I don't even know what I was expecting when I first played it, to be honest.
Oh no.
That's like a one in like a trilogy of games that I just gave up on immediately. The other one being, I'm sorry to say, Death Stranding.
I haven't played that one as much as I really was
I
hoping.
mean, I like the Death Stranding edition PS4 that I have, but
I just want the fucking controller.
Yeah, the controller's nice.
That's the only, like, of all the Death Stranding things, that's the only thing I care about.
It's sitting right behind me.
Like, I love that controller. It's so nice looking.
What do we get? What do we get?
But I actually tried to go back to that game again after everyone played it and they put on they put stuff down to help you, but I still just couldn't.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
I couldn't get into it. I just couldn't get into it.
I
And
bought it
just-
on sale. I haven't tried it yet.
I think what I'm going to do eventually is replay it. I'm just going to drop it on the easiest possible difficulty
Yeah.
and then just experience the story. Because I don't care about the challenge, I don't care about the combat, I don't care
No.
about the getting from place to place. All I care about is just knowing what happens in the story and seeing if they explain how the world got from point A to point B. That's the
That's how
only
I
thing
play
I care
them.
about.
That's how I played Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order. Like I am not a fan of the Dark Souls like mechanics and all that.
Yeah.
So I was just like, I put it on story mode after not very much time.
Great game.
I liked Fallen Order. a
You,
lot.
my dudes.
I was a big fan of that one.
Yeah, once I put it on story mode, I liked it, but I'm just not a
Oh,
fan of
yeah.
all the Dark Souls like bullshit. Like, you know,
Oh, you died. You've lost X amount of experience.
yeah, like my philosophy is like the punishment for dying in a game is dying. Like you don't need to add more punishments on top of that. That doesn't make you play better.
Right.
It just adds a layer of bullshit to dying.
Good noob.
But I like I like the unshotedness of it. I like,
Yeah, I
Yeah.
liked the movement was really fun.
yeah.
The
Like, just explore.
Metroidvania aspect of the whole thing. Like, hey, I got a new ability, and that gives me the opportunity to go to places in a previous map that I hadn't been able to get to.
Yeah, like all that I liked. It was literally like just the combat that I had a complaint about. The rest was great.
Toward the end of that game, I started approaching it the way that I approached Assassin's Creed games, which is never attack, just parry.
See, and I don't like that. Like, if I'm playing a Star Wars game, I want to jump in there and just swing my lightsaber as much as possible. Like I'm a 9-year-old with a gift wrapping tube.
Hang on.
That's fair.
Oh, my next one is also here in Ultima Thule.
Cool.
It
Hang on one second.
is over here. It's really close, actually. Does anyone else have one here?
Nope. This is the Lilani show right now.
Yeah, I guess this is my Labyrinthos.
No, it's only your Labyrinthos if you have like 3 more maps tucked
That's
away
true,
somewhere,
yeah.
and they're all here.
If my maps for the next 3 weeks are all here.
Hang on 1 second. Just gotta fix something.
You can click them out if you want.
Very excited for whatever sequel Fallen Order gets.
Yeah, they keep like just barely grazing it, teasing it. It's like, come on, give us something. Like they've all but put out a teaser for it.
Yeah.
Ah!
Blorp.
Someone's late.
I'll wait for the
Now
tank.
I'm sorry, where did you all go?
I'll take
Over
us.
here.
Yeah, we're over there.
I am super excited for the Chrono Cross
Oh my god!
re-release. Like, I was not like there were rumors about a Chrono Cross remaster, but I never fucking believed it was gonna happen. And then for them to throw Radical Dreamers on top of that, unfucking believable.
I can't wait. I've pre-ordered it. I'm ready.
Oh wait a minute. We don't have a healer either.
No, you don't.
Oh dear.
We might.
I was like, we can go without a tank. It's fine. Got Choco region. It's all good.
I'm here now. I'm here now.
Yeah, you got a Choco regen.
or 10.
You'll be alright. It's just a flesh wound.
Yeah,
If you,
Fine.
yeah, you've got 2 red mages with those AoEs. It's fine.
I'm one of them. Oh my god. My cat is laying on her side, playing with a toy, like she's too lazy to get up and do it. Jesus.
We have like, I think she has to be the sweetest cat ever. Her name's Carmen. She doesn't really like people unless she's in heat. And then she wants attention. But tonight, I was on the phone and not giving her attention, and she stood up on her hind legs, put her paws on my leg, and then, like, just barely nibbled my arm.
Oh.
Aw.
And I'm just like, oh my god. Because, I mean, the other cats will just outright bite you, you know, if you're not doing what they want. But she just, like, she was
Alright.
so soft and was like, nibble, nibble.
Aw.
It's like, oh my god.
Well, I was on the phone with someone because I work at a call center. So I'm on the phone and my cat hops up, and whenever she's like on my desk while I'm on the phone, she wants to sniff the microphone. So I'm having to like mute it so they don't hear like a snuffling on the other side. And I'm trying not to laugh because it's so cute.
I was on a call the other day with MediaCom, and she had a cat. And I could hear it meow, and I was like, oh!
I would like to see the baby.
Yes! Show me the baby.
My friend's rats broke free and got into their groceries.
Oh no.
Oh
They're all
my
back in their groceries.
god.
Got into the eggs. Big mess.
Oh no.
Oh no. Eggy rats.
Mhm. They got it all over everything. They were very proud of
Oh.
themselves.
Oh yeah, I bet.
They always escape. Always.
Apparently, at the dump, there's a number of extremely large rats. They're not friendly.
I would-
ROUS, rats of unusual size.
Kind of are. They kind of are. You know, like we had a couple of rats, and they were some big boys. Oh, hey, you got a free door.
Yeah.
Woo!
Are they rats or are they nutria?
Yeah, I guess these are some big boys.
Oh really? We're gonna do the fake out?
Last
there we
summer we went to the movies, and when we came back, I just went back to their place for a few minutes. As we pulled up to the driveway, we saw one of their rats in the window, like between the glass and the screen. He had climbed up. He had escaped and climbed up into between the screen and the pane of
Wow.
glass. Yeah, he
Love
was
it.
stuck.
They did.
He was stuck. They'll go anywhere. They'll get into anything.
Yep.
And I was like, I wonder what the neighbors think if they saw that.
Oh my.
I
We
mean, he
used
was a
to
white
have-
rat, but like wild rats aren't, you know. He was clearly a fancy rat, but
We used to have
like a
a
dumbass rat.
problem with nutria here that they would have to do nutria rodeos every year just to like thin out the population.
Jesus.
Yep.
I didn't realize that we had them in the States, but I suppose it makes sense. Nutria?
Mm.
Yeah, I mean,
Ooh,
I guess that makes sense.
the gamble. I'll try the luck. Why not? Oh Jesus!
Ugh.
Seriously. Fine, I'm vibing with low. We're vibing low. What?
Oh my
Come on.
god.
That's not okay.
This
Oh,
one-
here we
this one
go.
happens
Easy
all the
high.
time.
Unless it's another one.
Yep.
Yeah. What?
Why
You had to say it,
Steve?
Stevie.
Why? Oh my god. Okay,
I'd go
low.
low for this one, yeah.
It's not even raising the pot for each one of these.
Hey, hey, there
Okay.
you go.
Take your money and run before it
Fine.
screws you out of it again.
Fine, yeah, we'll just open the chest. It's a sign. We're gonna go this way. Time. 4.
Oops.
Ooh, that's unlucky.
It's like I'm having luck, but the wrong kind of luck. Hey, look at that. It's beautiful. Everybody flies away like little birds. Beautiful. You know what this reminds me of? It reminds me of the casino zone in like Sonic games.
Yeah, I mentioned that when we first came in.
Oh yeah.
Kind of. Nah, it's got a distinctly Kingdom Hearts vibe.
Yeah. Yeah, like
It's like Casino Zone a la Kingdom Hearts.
yeah. Disney Casino.
Jesus. Boy, Disney's going.
I was playing that the other day on the Genesis for Switch.
Oh yeah. Have you played not Generations?
I'm still amazed at like
Mania.
just how like Sonic is just so fast the game can't even keep up.
Yeah.
I've not played Sonic Mania. I didn't really play much of Sonic beyond the first 4.
If you like the
no,
original
no.
games, Sonic Mania is actually really good.
What you trying to do over there, Bats?
think
I was trying to get my combo in. All right.
I might have played 4. I can't remember.
Ugh.
4 is surprisingly good.
Started walking this way, so I felt like it was a sign. I feel like after 3, it's always gonna do that no matter what, even if it's gonna fake out.
Oh, thank
Hey, there we go. Wow, it even started to fade to black. That's such bullshit.
It always does that. Yeah.
Wow.
That's I think the worst part of it is when it
Yeah.
begins to fade and then. But worse in a good way. I mean, it's great. Fake out.
Yeah.
I would do that.
Like, it's ultimately good, but it's like the trolliest way to be good. Aeos is in the way, I can't fucking click the box.
What
There
they
we
should
go.
do is fade out entirely and have it say light party, thinking you zoned out, but then you're back. in.
Yeah. Cause anxiety attacks.
It's Satan. Fucking calm down.
I would love that if they did that.
Well, next live letter, you can
Ooh.
do that.
I thought I stepped out of
Let's not do that.
that. I wanted to get my combo, okay?
The hell is it eating you?
I haven't stepped in anything.
No.
Anything more.
It was just like gobbling bicep, like.
Tasty tank.
I'm very salty. It's fine.
Hi, in MSG.
Oh my god. So, part of the job that I'm
I
working
was
at
on
now,
Scholar.
somebody got hurt in December, and they started implementing a safety mandate that everybody who goes up, whether you're a resident or business or anything, you have to wear safety gear. Hard hat, high vis vest. All right. We're selling a kit that has the hard hat and the high vis vest for $25. You're lucky if you can find. Nice, good job. You're lucky if you can find a vest for $25. All right, let alone a hard hat. The way that people react when we tell them that they have to have these things, that we're willing to sell them to them, like some kind of gotcha moment, like, oh, I see, you'll sell us the thing that we need, huh? And I'm like, at
They
cost.
get to keep it, don't they?
Yes. Oh, and that's the other thing. You'll get people that'll be like, "Can I return this?" You idiot! There's still a fucking pandemic.
Mhm.
Would you want to use a fucking a helmet or a safety vest that somebody else had used? No, of course you wouldn't.
Pandemic and no pandemic, I wouldn't want to.
Fucking dumb motherfuckers.
I worked at a print shop a few years ago, and the owner, like, very briefly got what I called a panini press, or well, pretty much what
Ooh,
all of us
ah.
called a panini press. I got him. And basically, it just like pressed vinyl onto shirts and stuff. And the owner thought he could make money by selling, like, what were they, like, branded, like high-vis stuff. So like putting company names on like high-vis jackets and stuff. but he apparently didn't research this and didn't realize that like most companies that are going to put their brand on like on high vis stuff is going to order them in bulk. They're not going to have them made one at a time at a print shop. And most individuals who are going to buy their own high res, they're just going to like buy, or high vis rather, not high res. They're just going to like buy their own. They're not going to give a shit about the logo. So it never went anywhere. All they did was like make a few internal company shirts.
Sweet.
But yeah, one thing that shocked me was how expensive it was. Like I was going through the catalog of high vis stuff and I was like, Jesus.
Yay!
Yeah, I was looking at buying a zip up high vis hoodie.
Ooh, I think I have that. Hold on. Can you check that?
Well, you could take it and see if you have
Oh,
it.
true.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I'll take it and then we'll see.
We'll just right click on it and do search for item, right?
No, because
Oh,
you
that's
use
true.
it and it goes into your like.
Oh, sorry, I needed it.
It
I'll give
absorbs
back-
into
I'll
your
give it
body.
back to you. No, I didn't need that. I'll give it back to you if you don't
Okay.
have it. Sorry, I didn't do that.
Wow.
Because I don't give a shit about.
Yeah.
I really don't.
I feel like there's a list somewhere, but it's hard to find.
Pretty sure it's in search for item because I think that's how I used to.
I tried search for item, but I think search for item is only if it's like in one of your inventories. Like once you use it, it's like a minion. Like if you do search for item for a minion, you can't tell if you have it.
It's number 1 under or number 81 under dungeons.
But how do you get to the orchestrion roll thing though?
You go into logs.
Logs,
Orchestrion
orchestrion,
Logs. Okay.
Control O.
Just use it.
Okay.
if you have
So
it.
we'll use. Ooh, I did not have it. Okay.
Nice.
Okay, I've got one more. I'll crack it open and see. Where did it go? Here it is. Okay. Crack her open. Low. What? Oh, I moved it back to my saddlebag. I can do this. Got this. And it's an Ultima Thule again.
Are you for real?
Sorry, guys. I guess we'll just knock mine out right now.
That's
It's
funny.
Let me see. Oh, it's up here at the squiggly. It's in the north. Actually, I'm just gonna teleport. Hi, Eridon.
Yo.
Air.
It's all me today.
Hey, well, you got us to the end already, so.
Yeah.
Alright, but
I feel like I haven't gotten many portals in a long time, so this feels very vindicating. Finally, it's my time to shine. At least these are easier to find here than in Garlemald. Like doing this in
Oh my
Garlemald
God.
would be torture.
Garlemald is awful.
It's literally like, where's Waldo in Garlemald?
Yeah. Wait, where is it? I can't see. Here we go.
I don't think we have enough red mages.
Yeah.
I agree. I think we should have at least 2 more.
Want to do all red mage? I'll do it.
Of,
Do it.
of so much refreshed.
Yeah.
Mine's still 80, so.
Mine, actually, I shouldn't do that. Mine's not even 90 yet.
I don't even have it. It's at level 1.
Oh, I got my my weekly bosom buddies for having my minion out. I got a measly 1,000 gil for it.
Hey, that's 1,000 gil you didn't have, sir.
That's true.
Yeah, it's the same for like what is the commendation one, like sharing your opinion or whatever
Yeah.
they call it.
It's just that my poor chocobo can no longer get any more XP. Emergency food supply is maxed out. He is full.
He's full.
He is at capacity. He cannot get any chunkier.
He has had all he can eat.
No more Gishel greens.
Yeah, mine's level 10. I think I need to go get like the onion or whatever. it
Yeah, I
is.
think I need an onion. Oh no, well, my Merlin's getting XP, so. And no portal. We are done. No more end of the world. So who's next?
I am. We're going to Garlemald.
Hooray!
Yay. Have you figured out where it is?
It was actually
yeah.
pretty easy to find.
Well, that's good. There's some that are in the middle of that like city place, and those are just the worst.
So one thing that I've discovered is that usually the ones that are in the middle of the city have got at least one building that is either oddly shaped or is a shape that's used but is oriented in only one way in the entire city. So like this one is right on the edge of the city, and there is a building shape that's like this weird like like a square with like a semicircle next to it.
Uh-huh.
Uh-huh.
It is the only one in the entire city that is facing this direction.
Oh, I see.
Okay.
I have ADHD, so all of them look the same to me. Like,
That's
it is a blur of buildings.
Call.
I'm the same way with a lot of groups of things. Like at my my last job when I was doing motion graphics for Bass Pro, like the most torturous project that actually made me finally figure out I have ADHD was it was a sale on guns, and there were all these different models of guns that were like had stupid names like MK4400 or whatever, like stupid names that were not descriptive at all. And they all look the fucking same because they're all little pistols. And like it had me in tears at one point. I was like, I can't fucking keep these straight. And that was the day I figured out I have ADHD,
Oh.
which has been very helpful since. I'm glad that happened.
I mean, it's good to know the things that give you issue.
Yeah.
What? That was it?
Oh,
Alright,
and
you
you
got
get a
the
portal.
portal.
Wow.
Yay!
I had like 15 waves before it finally decided to give me a portal. Samurai in a Strange Land. That's like the longest title I've ever seen
Yeah.
for Razan's title.
Yeah, it's pretty good though.
Super easy quest line.
So, Koji Fox is going to be doing the localization on Final Fantasy 16.
Oh yeah, I saw that.
So, get ready for puns.
Yeah. I'm sure you're stoked.
I'm so stoked, let me tell you. I can't wait.
Exciting Spinnerook. They look like things you'd buy at like a craft fair.
Water does not belong in our books.
You're right. Why are you trying to breathe water? You're not a fish.
It's not recommended usually for living. Hey. See ya.
Yep. It's alright, you guys can't go any further without me.
True.
It's like we all get here, but none of us can open the box.
Oh, what's that? You need the magic touch? Oh, there it is.
Hey, the box is no longer like large enough for you to fit inside.
It's
I
true.
know, nobody can go in there anymore. Sad.
I can.
Open it up, find a dead scene.
Find a chocobo head. Or wait, that was in the bed, wasn't it? In
Yeah.
Godfather.
They had a chocobo head.
In The Godfather? I
In
didn't
The
know that.
That would be a great like Hildebrand quest moment.
God, it'd be so fucked up.
Want me to Photoshop that? I own that film. I can Photoshop that for you.
Nice.
Good night, my little girl.
No, thank you.
Oh my god, I started watching a cartoon series on Disney Plus that I haven't watched since I was a kid, like just for nostalgia's sake. And in one episode, the main character, she gets this like lawn mowing empire, and one of her friends is like, our family wants to keep mowing our own lawn. And she cuts off the head of their giraffe topiary and puts it in his bed, like as a reference to Godfather. In this Disney Channel kids cartoon.
Take Gravity Falls.
No, I think that it was an older show.
It was Pepper Ann from the 90s.
Oh.
In fact, it started in '96 because there was also either '96 or '97 because there was also a reference to Baz Luhrmann's Romeo and Juliet. Because there's like an episode where
we got both the Rainbow Golem and a Golden Rabbit.
oh boy, yeah, there was a reference to Baz Luhrmann's Romeo and Juliet because it's like a Romeo and Juliet episode. And one of the characters goes like, that movie is so last year, and literally like that movie came out the previous year.
I remember when David Letterman switched networks from NBC to CBS on his first CBS show. On his first CBS show, he was like, "Oh, this morning I woke up, and next to me in bed was the head of a peacock."
Nice. Hey. Easy high.
I'm glad he now has an official YouTube channel.
Screw him here. Oh my god.
Ooh.
Nice.
It's like the opposite of what I went through.
Oh, I thought you were clicking the high one for a second. I said, you really ballsy. Oh my god.
Oh my god. You feeling lucky, punk?
Damn.
Oh.
Oh, man.
Big sad.
Big sad. That would have been some decent money actually.
Yeah.
Oh, well. Ah! Right.
Hated.
Congratulations. You played yourself.
Wah, wah, wah.
Come on, come on, come on. We can do this. No.
Alrighty.
Alright, let's see where my second mod is.
Mine's just south.
Just in case it's in Garlemald. It is not, it's in Labyrinthos.
See, Labyrinthos asserting its dominance again.
That's for my list.
Find out exactly where it is.
Scene, every time I see your title, I go through this thing where I'm like, oh, on the hype train. Or, like, I think it's on the Hypetron. Then I'm like, oh, no, it's got to be on the hype train. Then, like, oh, no, it really is on the Hypetron. Like, my brain really, really wants it to be on the hype train.
I have to say, at least the Labyrinthos ones are really easy to find.
Yeah, true.
Wait for your tank.
Garlemald maps are needle in a haystack.
Yeah.
Needle in a frozen rubble stack. tutorial, Almasty. More like all nasty. Oh.
Oh!
Wait, what? I missed that pun.
I was like all nasty. More like all nasty.
Oh boy. Sorry I asked.
It's like the most tepid reaction.
There's a sound that something is making. I don't know if it's one of the chocobos or mobs, but it kind of sounds like Yoshi. And I keep thinking I'm hearing Yoshi.
Huh. Maybe it's someone's ability?
It just, yeah, I don't know what it is, but it sounds like Yoshi from Smash Brothers.
I remember when the male Vieira dropped, there were some complaints about one of the voices, like the voice packs for the male Vieira.
Yep.
Like, making really vigorous battle noises like, ah!
Oh, like when being told Phoenix sounds like a seagull? Like that?
Well, more like, you know, you get someone, like, you get two people in their party and they both have that voice, so it's like, ha, 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 ha! Like, just...
Somebody laughing?
No, it's just like a battle sound, like, yeah! Like a Link kind of thing. I think they actually patched it out finally.
Oh,
Yeah,
I
they
wish
did.
I'd be funny if they brought in that voice actor to do that in this game.
Yeah.
I mean, it would be so recognizable.
Uh-huh.
They're gonna do it for the chickens and the Animal Crossing.
Yeah.
Well, when I used to play Paladin, I had that chicken minion, and so I posted some screenshots of me like with my sword and shield in attack stance, like ready to hit it. Posted it on Reddit, and I'm just like, I hope you all get the reference. And they're just like, no, don't attack it.
Nice.
Yep.
I don't know if you know the Game Grumps. They're one of those like gamer YouTubers like Markiplier, that sort of thing, but there's two guys. And they were playing A Link to the Past. And one of the guys, like, he'd played it in the past, but like not for decades. Like, he hadn't played many games for like, 10 years or something. So they're playing Link to the Past, and the other guy coaxes him into attacking the cuckoos, and he has no idea what's coming.
Did you make a pun in there?
Not intentionally.
Okay, I wanted to. All right.
Did I?
Well, you said he had played it in the past, and I was like,
Oh, okay, no.
Yeah, right.
That was
but-
not intentional,
Okay.
unfortunately.
Okay.
But yeah, he'd played it like years ago. But yeah, the other guy, he had no clue what was coming either. Like, he starts attacking the cuckoos, and they attack him, he's like, ah!
I actually didn't.
Also, not piece together that Zelda and Sheik were the same person.
Yeah, that's true. When they
Also,
played,
I didn't discover that would happen until Ocarina of Time, so I didn't attack them in Link to the Past. They just looked more tempting to attack in Ocarina of Time.
Yeah.
And so I didn't know that they did that till that game. And so I was very...
I think it's funny that they had to nerf the Cuckoos in Breath of the Wild because people figured out that you could use Cuckoos to, like, kill bosses and stuff.
Oh, yeah.
Yep.
That's funny.
Oh, I used them to great advantage to kill a few things that were pursuing me. I was like, I really wanted to try to take out a Lionel with them. But I couldn't do it.
Oh my god, on Twitter.
Video I sent you, Vice?
Huh? I
Of
tried
the-
to, because I took one to a Lionel, and I just couldn't get it to work.
There's a video that I sent. I'm pretty sure I sent it to Vice of some Japanese like Breath of the Wild player. Looney Tunes killing a Lionel with a fucking box
Oh,
by
yeah.
using the magnet and just bashing them over the head repeatedly.
Yeah, he'd shoot him in the face to stun him, and then bash him in the head a certain number of times, and shoot him in the face again, like
the
just
next
to
few
stun
videos
lock.
like that, that's when I'm like, that's a PhD in Breath of the Wild.
Like, it's so ridiculous. Like, That's like Looney Tunes level of
People
like
really
slapstick.
put that game to its the physics engine to the limit in that game.
Uh-huh.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, like the speedrun tech to
Sometimes the
fly
physics
over the
engine
map.
Their limit.
One of my favorites was when somebody managed to get high enough up into the sky to get to the flying Guardian, like long
Guardian.
before you could. And
Oh my
so he's like, he gets above it, and he gets on and he glides over to it, ready to land on it, and he just ends up going right through it. You can't actually get on top of it. So he just falls right through.
If this
Because you have to do that
matches
part
the
of the
one,
story.
it makes me redo this again. I'm so furious.
Nice.
Did it.
Wow. Or well, there we go.
I'm taking no
Cashing out.
no chances.
Hey, I'll take 30,000 gil.
Yep.
I'm over more than halfway to 11 mil.
I
Nice.
just broke 4.
I have 5.5. And the last time I went to a casino, it was with my parents like a few years ago, like pre-COVID. And we all lost money except for my dad, who got like $120 off of a Playboy machine of all things.
Well, are you near Branson?
Oh yeah, I've been to Branson many times.
Have you been to that Titanic museum?
Yeah, well, a long
Is it a
time ago,
museum?
so I don't remember a lot of it, but I know exactly what you're talking about.
Why is it even in? What's the significance of having it there?
Well, so here's the thing about Branson. So they want to be like a little Nashville. They have all these country singing places, but the thing is, it's in like the Bible Belt area, so there's no gambling. And in fact, I think there's no drinking in most places, like allowed in Branson at all. So they can't really have like clubs and like a nightlife at all. So they end up with is all these little kitschy sideshow like tourist trap things that end up there. So no, there's not really any significance. It's just every tourist trap you can think of that isn't related to gambling or alcohol is there.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Though Silver Dollar City is near there, and that's actually like a legitimately good theme park. Like they have a lot of good rides there. It's always on like the top 10 list for like smaller
We're in the
scale
same
theme
spot.
parks.
Nice.
Yeah, mine's there too.
Mine's in
Oh,
Labrinthos.
nice.
To the moon.
Well, look at that.
Do we have another one out here?
Oh, it's in the same place.
That was just me and bats. We're out here.
We did 2 already, right?
Yep.
Okay, so I'm taking this to Labrinthos.
How dare you? Once we go to Labyrinthos, we're not gonna leave Labyrinthos. That's the problem.
Yeah, we're never getting it's Ultima Thule Part 2.
Once you enter Labrinthos, once you join Fight Club,
You gotta find the Minotaur. It's a whole thing.
I mean, I think the whole thing is to make sure that the Minotaur doesn't find you.
True, I guess. I forget all of that lore that isn't related to Hades. Like the game.
Also, Max, what do you think of our new, like, FC tag?
King's
even looked at
wife
it.
had baby. Baby was monster. King
talking-
decided to put monster baby in labyrinth.
what are you talking
Is
about?
shocked when monster is upset about this.
You talking about the eyes?
Yeah.
No, I'm talking about the
I
myth of,
actually logged in the other day and thought this morning and thought I got thrown out for a second because I was like, "What is this?"
Wait, what instance are you guys in?
Who?
Two.
You're right.
2.
how did
Oh.
you not come to the same instance?
I did. You went really fast. What the hell?
Yeah, we can see you. Like we can see you HP.
Sorry, continue. I did get what you were saying, Bats, but yeah.
Yeah, no, I was talking about the myth of the Minotaur.
Oh, Give me
Territorial troll.
I need an erase.
How about an Asuna?
How about more Choco region?
Yeah, definitely more Choco region.
The solution. Territorial troll. He rolled out of 4chan.
Your cancer.
He-
100%.
His bottom half looks like an ice cream cone.
You know? You know you're not wrong. Waffle cone.
Yes.
Wow. Okay. Can't say
Okay,
anything.
I'm gonna make a broad statement here. So far, every time we've gotten to like 3 or more, it's all been left, and then on the 4th one it goes right.
Yeah. Yeah, I feel like mostly left seems to be the winner for some reason. For some reason.
The adventurers go left.
Insert political innuendo here.
Exciting bug.
An exciting bug today, or a customer had an exciting bug. Long story short, their printer was not letting their laptop connect to the Wi-Fi. Like, even when I changed the name of the Wi-Fi network and made the printer not be connected to the Wi-Fi, it still wouldn't connect. It would not connect until he shut down his printer, and then it connected instantly. Still have no idea what was going on with that. But we solved the problem.
That makes no goddamn sense.
No, it doesn't. Even restarted it,
I'll
like,
tell you one.
all the
One
90s.
day, my dad successfully connected his wireless printer. The problem is he didn't know which house to go to get his documents.
Oh no! Did he use someone else's printer?
He
Oh,
connected
no.
to somebody else's printer wirelessly and printed.
That's hilarious.
And print it. It didn't stop him. It said it successfully
Nice.
printed.
Whose map is that?
My map. It's my map. Sorry.
He's telling a funny anecdote about his dad.
Yes.
Oh, that's funny. Oh, the company I work for, we have like a app-based television service. So instead of having a cable box, you have just like an app you put on a Fire Stick and load it up. But it determines what channels you have access to by whether or not you're at home. So if you're on your home network, you have all your channels. If you're not at home, like you're logging in from a different place, there's only certain channels you'll have access to. So we'll get people who like are being told like they can only watch recordings, and then you'll find that they're on their like neighbor's Wi-Fi for some stupid reason. It's like, no, get on your own Wi-Fi, you dork.
Why can't I watch my television shows? Okay, oh, well, I don't know. I'm on vacation in Florida.
No, that happened once. That
I know, I
exact
remember
thing
you telling
happened.
me that story.
Yeah, the guy, but it wasn't his TV, it was his email. The guy was like, why can't I get on my Wi-Fi? And then he says he's on vacation in Florida. It's like, well, and he lives in Missouri. Step 1, be
Really
home.
good reason for that.
I need to watch my stories.
Step 1, don't live in misery.
Yeah, that's the true step 1. But yeah, he was like, he wanted to check his email, and I was like, you should be able to, if you're on your cell phone, you should be able to check your email still, just on your cell data. Like, it was such a bewildering call. Oh no, yeah.
Oh, okay.
I thought he touched it already.
No, it was not letting me for some reason. It kept saying unable to from this location. I'm like, I'm in front of it though.
Like a bunch of rats.
I'm sorry.
No. A bunch of rats pressing against a door to try to get through.
Before we... Let me use my next one, because I'm sure it'll be here.
Labyrintho.
Well, I have one here too.
It's shocking.
Ultima Thule Part 2. Oh, did they also hint in the live letter that, like,
Oh,
Xenos
Ultima
may
Thule.
still be alive?
It's in
Is it in
Ultima
Ultimate Duel?
Yep.
No.
Yeah.
Going
Alright,
back.
well, I won't get the position yet. Let's just do yours after this, and I'll do it after this.
Actually, just be faster if I teleport us.
Wow.
Oh, are you going to? Okay.
Oh, the Super Bowl was annoying though. The funniest call I got though was this lady who had internet but no cable. And there's this thing you can get called Watch TV Everywhere that lets you sign in to like the NBC app or like HDTV app, and you just can like get on-demand service for stuff that you're already paying for through a cable package, but you have to have a cable package to get it. So she's trying to use that system to get the Super Bowl, and I explained to her like, no, you have to have a cable account. And she's like, I don't have that. And I was like, well, if you have the app Peacock, you can get it through that too. And she's like, well, I have the free Peacock, but you have to pay for it to watch the Super Bowl. And I'm thinking, lady, yeah, you're gonna have to pay to watch the Super Bowl. Like, that's how these things work. Like, I'm not gonna apologize for you not being able to watch it for free.
I'm kind of surprised by this point. You can't watch it free.
Yeah. Because, like, it's streaming now, but yeah, it's through Peacock, and
Right.
they didn't have it, like, you had to have their subscription, not just for free.
That seems
it's
kind
like-
of weird.
The
Considering
amount of
that,
money
like-
that they generate from all those ads. I mean,
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah, they certainly make a lot of money per ad. I think there's still a lot of growing
I think
pains.
it's like upwards of like $10 million for 30 seconds or something like that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
something
But that
ridiculous.
doesn't go to the network, does it? That goes to the organization, the Super Bowl.
Well, yeah.
And so your networks are probably the ones that they're getting kind of shafted, so that's why they're not free.
Yeah. Well, networks are kind of bracing for switching over to all streaming anyway. Like, that's why you've got, Peacock and Discovery Plus and all these. And, like, we're starting to see it on the cable end as well. Like, there was a huge pricing dispute between my company and Disney last summer. And it was at a point where we nearly lost the Disney Channel and everything that came with that, like ESPN.
Yeah.
Because they're trying to raise their prices more and more, because they figure, well, if they raise the price to a point where cable drops them, then people will just get Disney Plus, and that means more money directly to them.
It's frustrating because it's the constant jumping from one streaming service to the other to watch
Mm-hmm.
what you want to watch. I mean, they're
Yeah.
like, oh, it's like a la carte TV, and well, yes, but it's also, depending on what you want to watch, it ends up being more expensive.
Yeah.
I mean,
Right.
It's
Yep.
and the problem is that nothing is centralized. There
Mhm.
needs to be. I wish there was some kind of a mechanism that would centralize all of it, so you could. I don't know.
Yeah, because if you're not careful, you'll have, like, 5 different subscription services for $5 to
Right.
$10 each, and you're
Streaming-
paying as much as cable.
Streaming is not the solution to cable, which it was initially believed to be, because now everybody's getting exclusive content.
Yep.
And it's so you just kind of have to pick and choose what it is you want to watch.
Yeah. Or, like,
And
subscribe for one show and then unsubscribe when you're done watching.
Paramount has me indefinitely now. I mean, but like Shenmue's out now on Crunchyroll, and I definitely want to watch it. I just don't know. I haven't actually looked into it to see if it's on the free tier or not. I don't think it is.
Okay, but what you can do, so with Crunchyroll, after a certain amount of time, everything is on the free tier.
Isn't it like a week later or something like that? Doesn't it come out like a week afterwards or something?
It's 1 or 2
Usually.
weeks.
Usually it's a week.
I noticed that with Hero Academia.
Yeah.
Um,
But the
But yeah.
thing that you could do is, if you wanted to, you could, like when the series is like almost over,
yeah.
you could get the like the 30-day free trial,
Yeah, that's what everybody. Yeah.
and then just do it that way. Gold supporter.
Yeah, because I keep seeing ads for it on Instagram, and I didn't realize it was coming out so soon.
What are we talking about?
I've heard pretty good things about it.
What are you talking? What are you?
The Shenmue anime.
What am I missing?
There is somebody that has redubbed it with the original the audio from the original game.
Oh, really?
I don't
Yeah,
even
it's
know what
hilarious.
How do you
I
spell it?
But it's not dubbed, right? It's subtitles. Or is it dubbed?
I don't know if there's a dub for that one.
I'm a dub. I like dub. I can't subtitles. Just I can't.
Funimation is,
I mean,
or
we're
Crunchyroll is usually sub. Funimation does have like some simuldub series. It's usually more exclusive. Like it's not as many series that they do, but like the ones that they do have, there's usually a dub along with the sub.
Yeah.
Subtitles just take me out of it. It could just be
Yeah, I don't mind
my
them
attention span. I
personally.
don't like subtitles.
I don't either. I really
I don't-
don't.
I don't care if the voice acting is bad. Mostly, if as long as it keeps me engaged. Sometimes I can't get past it depending on what I'm watching. But like Mega Man 8. I mean, really. But
X4.
yeah, same thing.
What are
But
we fighting for?
Sometimes, yeah, there's some voice acting that's just over the top, and I'm just
But I
like,
mean, that was
it can ruin
the
the
wild
experience.
west of like voice acting, where like
Yeah.
you know it was some of the first like earliest voice acting in games, like major games, and like
right.
you know they were just getting whoever the fuck would come in.
Right, not giving a shit if it was even a good performance, right?
Right.
But
Wow.
And these like every time.
you know,
Ooh.
like giving Dr. Light a speech impediment for some reason.
I remember that.
Dr. Wiwi.
Yeah.
He sounded like Elmer Fudd.
Yeah.
Yep.
Ooh.
But yeah, I mean, if Shenmue, I would rather wait. I have to look, but I'd rather if I have to wait to see Shenmue with English dub, I will wait. It's just I can't do it with subtitles. I don't read fast, and I get anxiety when I have to read subtitles because I just feel like I don't read it fast enough.
I see.
Yeah. And I just don't like reading the bottom of the screen. I'm gonna be honest. I want to watch what's going on.
Right. Yeah, that's my reasoning too.
Yeah, I usually don't have a problem with it, but for action-heavy series, it definitely makes like a noticeable difference for the viewing experience.
Yeah, we're gonna take that.
All right.
Nice.
Isn't it 30K for everybody?
I usually don't mind subs. There is one anime that I will always swear by the dub though. It's called Bakano, and it takes place in like the what was it? During the Depression, the like prohibitionist Chicago. And it's so much better like with American accents, like that kind of mobster accent. Like it's just great.
Yeah.
I having attempted to watch That Time I Was Reincarnated as a Slime with English dub, never again. I watched the Japanese version every single time.
Yeah, the cutesy voices, they just work better in Japanese for some reason. Like they're in English they're a lot more cringy.
Yeah.
I mean, I watched Hero Academia in English dub, and I actually thought the voice acting was pretty good.
Oh yeah, the English.
I think it's very
English
good.
dub.
Yeah, Hero Academia is great in English. But yeah, that slime show, it has like a very the main lead has like a high pitched kind of cutesy-ish voice, and it just it works so much better in Japanese than English.
I'm so behind on that show. I don't even think I've watched the remaining season 4.
Whoa, excuse you, Rainbow Rock Candy.
I think that's where I left off. I don't even know now. I think the show just finished the first half
Going
of
for
season
it.
5, maybe?
Yeah, I feel like they got to be on 4 or 5 by now.
Yeah, this is the last one.
I haven't seen the new movie either. Oh, damn. I wanted to watch the new film, but I haven't gotten a chance to see it yet.
I watched the movie that came out a few years ago. It was interesting because I saw it in a theater, and I remember there were some like there were some shots that didn't look good on the theater screen because they were so big. Because like they were like, especially the distant shots where they're having to draw the characters really small. It's like they didn't. It's like they drew them at that size rather than drawing them at like proper size and sizing them down. So they looked really kind of wobbly and weird. Which like that's kind of how animation works. But on the other hand, you can't just do that like in film now. Like when you're in like 4K in a high def cinema, like it just does not work as well. Like it would have been fine as a TV series, but not on the big screen. And it kind of felt like they blew their budget on the beginning of the film, like the action scenes.
Was there any more in Labyrinthos?
Not me, surprisingly. Maybe my one after them, and maybe after my next one.
And to the moon you go.
Moon we go.
Going to the moon.
To the moon, Alice.
Let's see.
I don't know if there's whalers on the moon. I assume that there are.
And there's definitely fishers on the moon.
There's bunnies on the moon.
Yeah. So many bunnies.
I love the music here. Reminds me of Sea for some reason.
It's very moody.
Yeah, it's kind of foreboding.
Yeah. It is a bit light sea, right?
I mean,
Well,
not exactly like it. It does. It just reminds me of it a little bit. It doesn't.
Yeah.
Yeah.
While Aerodon flies on his big floppy-armed Gooboo mount. Whoops.
I mean, the track to sea was my favorite in that game. Not Sanctuary of Zeta like everybody else.
Yeah, look at Sanctuary of Zeta's a great track, though.
Yeah.
But it's not my favorite. I mean, it seems like it has to be your favorite, but it's not my favorite. It's one of my favorites, but it's not my favorite. I think because it has that one piece of it that's directly lifted from the Beatles song Yesterday. And I can't unhear that. Every time I go in there, every time I hear that track, I can't unhear that.
Ooh. Finally getting our portals.
So compared to last,
We've had like no portals tonight.
I know, right?
Okay, so what's the premise for the Shenmue thing? I'm sitting here watching the trailer.
It's a
Is
game.
this based off like a video
Based on a
game?
It's based on a video game, man. Video game series. Shenmue 3 came out, what, 3 years ago? 2 years ago?
I've heard it was not very good. Shenmue 3.
No, I don't think it was. But I mean, what I'm gonna say is not really original. They tried to make it look like it came out in like 2001, so it was designed as if it was still a Dreamcast game.
Yeah, that was what I saw. Like, it was just designed in an old-fashioned way, but not in a good way.
Which I think was admirable. But I've always said that Yakuza is sort of like, in my opinion, is like what Shenmue is now, and I think that Shenmue should have tried to go in that direction. I wanted Shenmue to feel modern.
Yeah.
I think a Yakuza like TV show would be cool or something to watch.
I know there's like a Japanese stage play version of it that I've seen clips of. It's really funny.
I get that series mixed up. I don't even know how many there are in that series.
A lot.
There's a whole bunch.
I
There's
just feel like
at
every
least-
time I go into like a Best Buy or like a GameStop, I'll see one, and I'm like, which one is this now? Because I don't know how many.
Let's try Aerodon. I saw that cheeky try.
Are any of them on Steam?
Yes.
How old is that?
Almost
series?
the entire series is on Steam. And if you have Xbox Game Pass, they're almost all entirely on Xbox Game Pass too.
I need an Xbox for that, I think.
What's that?
I need an Xbox for that, I think, don't I?
No, you do not.
Oh.
Most of the games work on PC.
But you can do they have what's called the PC Pass, which is through the Microsoft Store.
That's why Xbox Game Pass is like one of the best deals in gaming.
How far back does that series go? Is that like PS2?
Yeah.
Is it? Okay. I only became aware of it on the PS4.
It's a good series.
Yeah. I enjoyed what I played. I just don't ask me
If you
which
want to
one I
play
have.
something wildly different, play Like a Dragon.
Don't ask me which one I have, because I don't even know. I think I have 0.
So Zero is a remake of the first game.
Okay. I think that's one I have. A friend got it for me for my birthday one year, and he told me that I'd probably really like it. I think he actually told me. I could be wrong about this. I think he said it might. I think he said it will scratch that Shenmue itch that you have. But that was like.
Oh yeah.
That was a couple years, I think, before before Shenmue 3 actually came out. I mean, I was I originally funded. I was one of the crowdfunders for that game, and I'd like forgotten that I was because it had been so long ago.
The game that came out a while ago, Like a Dragon, came out last year, I think, beginning of last year. It takes the idea of like the Yakuza games, and then it makes a parody of Japanese role-playing games out of it, especially the Dragon Quest games. So when you get into a fight, instead of it playing like a Shenmue or a Yakuza game, it actually plays like a role-playing game. Where you have like party members and hit points and all that stuff.
Yep.
There are summons in the game.
Oh, bag.
Whoa, yeah, that was awful. There are summons in the game, and you do them by calling up people on their cell phones. And they're so ridiculous. It's so good. It's such a great little game.
Yeah, I'm playing many things right now. I mean, this obviously Metroid. What's the other one? Dread. And I'm sort of replaying the 7 remake, and then I'm about to begin, as I said earlier, Forbidden West. So
Yeah, I gotta finish my replay of the 7 remake.
yeah, I like it. I mean, I kind of don't want to continue with it until I get a new PC, but when I run it, I can just feel like my PC is just not happy with me. Like, I'll play this, but you and I will have words later.
Oh, we had 2 right here.
Yep.
Nice.
My other one's on the move.
These things are dying so fast.
So
It's hard to complete my combo.
oh, there's 7 of us.
Yeah,
It was 8%.
close to 8. Just one off.
Oh well, it had to happen sometime.
Yep. Denied.
All right, mine's to the west.
Razan riding over in his little.
Don't make
I
fun of
want
my
that mount.
plane. My plane, bro. It's easy to get.
It's very cute.
That is cute.
What we should do on Wednesday is you guys could do the Savage was it Eden raids or whatever. Get it?
Hmm.
Guaranteed
That's what it's
drop.
from?
Yep.
Huh.
You can do it on
Yeah,
single.
is it a guaranteed drop?
Yep, guaranteed drop every single time.
Yeah, we should do that one night.
That'd be good.
Farm that and farm the winged dragon.
Yeah.
'Cause that's a guaranteed drop too.
Wing dragon.
The butt wing.
Yeah, the slippery snack that you have.
Good old
Oh.
butt wing.
The danger noodle.
The danger noodle, that's the one.
Let's call it everything except what it's actually called.
Yes.
Actually called Alte Roitois. I don't know. R-O-I-T-E.
Just call it a snack.
Snack
Yes,
boy.
the snack.
Snacky boy.
Snake, it's a snake.
Tired of all these motherfucking snakes on this motherfucking plane.
Have you seen the TV edit for that?
No.
It's
What
the
is it?
best. So they actually get Samuel L. Jackson to dub it, but he says, "I'm tired of these monkey fighting snakes on this Monday to Friday plane."
No
That's
way.
amazing.
No
Oh
way.
man.
Hold on.
Fine, I'll get you the YouTube clip.
No, I'm doing it right now.
Monkey.
Samuel L.
Snakes on a
Jackson
plane TV dub.
on
Damn.
TV.
And yeah, they actually get Samuel L. Jackson
Yeah,
to do
because they have to fit like his.
it. Yeah, it's gotta like fit the lip movements
Well,
roughly.
usually what they do is when they film a movie, they'll also film the scene for TV also. So like, I'm surprised that they didn't actually film a scene specifically for TV.
Yeah, it's been a while since I've seen it, but I'm pretty sure it's dubbed, if I remember right.
You're joking. Hold on.
If I ever get to affiliate status,
This really
maybe I will.
bad.
Actually, I don't even think I need that. If I get a Prime account for my Streamlabs, every time somebody subscribes to me, I should have that clip played.
The TV edit one.
I was watching a TikTok about Galaxy Quest and how Sigourney Weaver at one point, like
I know
she says,
exactly
forget.
what you're gonna say.
She
Yep.
says forget that in like the audio is forget that, but if you look at her mouth, she clearly says fuck that.
Yep. Yep.
And they didn't even bother trying to like change it.
I love that film so much. The recent documentary they made of it is so good. It made me realize what a jewel Alan Rickman is.
Yes.
Yeah.
I mean, it really says something about somebody's acting skill when they can play a bad actor. They're so good,
Mm-hmm.
such a good actor, they can play a bad actor.
Mm.
Anti-acting.
Mm-hmm.
And he's such a good person too. He's like one of those people that they're like his wholesome reputation like holds up. Ooh.
Jam time.
Got it, you got it, you got it.
in that documentary, there had been a story about how one of the actors on the movie had done the same stage play that he did. Like Alan Rickman's was leaving, and then he was sort of taking over the role. So Alan left him a card in his dressing room, and he said there was like a big card on the wall, and he'd written like in beautiful cursive. It just said "fuck you," and then it said "good luck" or something like that.
Nice.
But in like yeah.
Oh my god, I was listening to a podcast about musicals recently, and one of the people on the podcast, she had gone to a version of a play. I forget what it was called, but it was put on by what's his name? Sean Wallace or Wallace Shawn, like the guy from Princess Bride, like Inconceivable, that guy.
Ah.
Yep.
He's like really into musicals and like plays and like Broadway and everything.
Sorry, can you? Never mind. Go ahead. Sorry.
So yeah,
Sorry.
he puts this on, and she actually was in a show where she ended up sitting next to him in the audience. Like he just kind of showed up and sat next to her, and she was talking to him at intermission, and he was talking about the different actors, and he was like, "Oh, this lady, like we're really lucky to get her. She's really good." And then he talks about the actor Alan Cumming, who was in like Cabaret, and like he's really big in like Broadway, and he's like, Alan Cumming, he's really well selected for the part. like there was clearly some kind of beef between like Wallace Shawn and the different actors there that he was hinting at.
I just need to do something.
Okay.
Just setting up a password, but I forget how to do it.
Got a decent amount of astronomy tomes this run too so far. Like we've got like.
Oh yeah, about like 150.
Yeah. Tired of these motherfucking
Good to go.
snakes.
Okay.
I need more water. I'm gonna have a headache.
Party effects. I want to see something. My Streamlabs OBS frame rate is dropping when you guys attack everything, and I just want to see if it's because of party effects. It probably is.
So I have everyone but mine off. So
Aw.
Oh no. I'm gonna go to the restroom real quick.
Okay.
Okay.
alright, mine east.
All right.
We have another one in here.
I have two more because I just got another one.
One day we will get to Thavnir.
One day. That day is not today, unfortunately.
On this Monday through Friday plan.
Yep. Monday through Friday spaceship.
What'd you do? Come on. Come on.
All right.
There you go. Jesus. It's not the end of the world.
Might be.
She thinks it is sometimes. Like she'll love my desk and want to be on my desk. And then I'll pick her up and take her to it and she's like, holy shit. That's the last place where I want to be.
Very disappointed. This coffee wasn't that great.
Hey, no, you don't. You're not behind the computer. Stop it. She'll get behind my PC and start clawing at the cords there.
What do you know? That did affect. That did help. Oh,
Well?
actually, no, I don't think it did.
What helped?
No, I was seeing if... I'm just noticing that my frames per second is dropping a little bit on OBS Streamlabs. And I thought maybe it might have been because I had party effects on in-game,
Hmm.
but I don't know. Maybe it's just random. I have no fucking idea. Could be a connection thing too, for all I know. But yeah, I should have party effects off anyway.
Maximum party effects on at all times. The only way to play this game.
I turned that on for an alliance raid
And in
once, like
first
all
person.
party effects, all parties, like with my new motherboard, just to see how it did. Like it did pretty good. I only dropped below 60 FPS like a few times, but it was just so busy I could not see what was going on.
Yeah, that
that's
was
what
my
I'm
problem with it. Okay.
That's what I'm screaming at right now. But yeah, it just drops a little bit. I mean, I could always change the stream output to be 30 frames per second, but I don't really want to do that because it doesn't look as good.
Yeah, it could be a little disorienting with video games depending on what's going on.
Well, it's just not as smooth, and I mean, that's... I'm a video editor. That's what I want.
What are you doing? Ooh. Can be on top of the computer, that's fine. But not behind. She's gotten to where she'll lay on the vents. Like, ever since I got my new motherboard, she is enamored with the smell coming out of my computer.
As long as she's not getting hair inside of it.
I mean, probably getting hair inside of it
I
regardless.
wouldn't let it anywhere near my PC.
Well, she's laying
Like
directly
you?
on top of it right now.
That's what you think.
I don't have a lot of choice in the matter. Like,
Yeah.
even if I put stuff up
You'd be
there, she
spending a
will
lot of
knock
time
it
fighting
over.
with the cat, right? Yeah.
Like, even if I put stuff up there, she will knock it over to get up there. Just a wrecking ball.
Well, let's put it this way: I would try to keep her away from, to keep her or him away from it.
And then you would give up because it's a war of attrition.
It's warm spot. Actually, mine don't get on top of mine, so.
Like, I'll remove her if she gets behind because she tries to play with the cords, and that's where, like, the Ethernet cord and everything is.
Yeah.
But, like, on top, I'm just like, whatever. As long as she doesn't, like,
Well, mine
hover
is,
over.
like, well, the thing is, mine is literally like sitting under my desk, so there wouldn't be any room. Well, again, I'm sure Steven would say that's what you think. They would find a way.
Yeah, especially cats. They will defy physics to jam themselves somewhere.
Yep.
Ow. I will find a way to get under a desk.
Oh my god. It was so funny when she was at my parents' house. Like, she, at one point she got trapped in my parents', like, Lazy Susan that they have their trash cans in. So, like, we hear her meowing, but we can't find her. And we're looking around, and finally she's, like, where the trash cans were, because my mom had been taking out the trash. Ooh.
Hmm? Ooh! Cool.
You gonna take that?
Last week.
Yeah, I think so.
Is that, how much does that cost on the?
I think like 700k?
Yeah,
They're
pretty
down.
funny.
They're down quite a bit.
Oh, it's for nap.
I want to say they were down to 400 and something. I think.
Oh, nice. Might be the time to buy him.
Back up.
Is the-
They're at 8k now.
Oh.
Well, you look at that, Thavner.
So mine's Ultimate Duel. Did we have another one in Ultimate Duel?
I need to go grab another. I'll be right back.
Yeah, I do want to actually want to get a cup of coffee. So, I mean, do you guys want to go to Ultimate Duel? Do we have another one out there? Are we done with this area?
I think we're done with the moon, yeah.
Yeah, I think we're done with the moon. So yeah, it's wherever.
Okay.
Rosantos wants to fly his biplane. Wherever.
Let me get you
Got my weird shaped pony. I think it's the legs that are the problem. Like, the legs are just a little too small and spindly. Like, if they had a Clydesdale mount, I would be all over that.
I mean, I think it's just the hair is too flamboyant.
Is it? I'm not sure.
And that's true, too. Yeah, the hair is kind of like...
literally as thick as the horse.
Yeah. It's like like toothpaste or whipped cream hair.
Hey, isn't there supposed to be like a graphical update to this game? Didn't they say that in the live?
Yeah.
No.
Lots of graphics updates.
7.0 though, I think, right? Isn't that what it
Yeah,
was?
it's like a year and a half away.
All right, let me just grab more coffee. I'll be back in a
I'm
second.
gonna make coffee too then.
We'll do the same.
I'm gonna take a drink of water so I don't have a headache in the morning.
I'll do whatever you gotta do.
Oh, aren't you pretty? You better not generate static electricity and shut my computer off.
How dare.
Oh my god, that happened again when I got my new motherboard. I freaked out. I was like, no, this isn't happening again. But no, it just shut down. It didn't actually kill the motherboard.
Oh, good.
So now I've had my humidifier running like a lot more than I used to.
I think it's...
You're looking over your domain. Aww. Hello. You're so cute. No, you can't have my water. No. We talked about this. No stinky kitties in the water. She's trying to press her nose between my fingers to get into my water. Like with my hand on the cup. No. No. No stinky kitties in the water. It says.
You want to talk about weird legs?
True.
Stop it. No, it's not gonna work from that angle either. No. No. No stinky kitties in the water. You have your own water. I just changed it. No. My God. She's putting her paw on my hand to try to remove my hand from the top of the cup.
Little snot.
Jesus. No. This is not your water.
I think you mean our water.
Yeah.
My
No.
dad does it too.
Cue the Soviet Russian theme.
Yeah. Comrade owner, our water. You better run. I put the blanket up here so you could lay there and be cute, not so you could stick your nasty nose in my water. Now she's sniffing part of the carpet and giving it the stink face for whatever reason.
Jesus fucking Christ.
Oh, the tank fires a laser?
No, there's something I sent him.
Oh, pew, pew, pew.
I can steppy stomp. Elephant.
Those all new map positions? Oh no. Yeah.
Teleport to A.
Yeah.
Wait, where we going? Why are we going
Teleport
there?
to E. We're going to Canada.
But why they're going there? This is Vice's map.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're yeah.
My maps are done. I'm just going wherever. I'm tapped out. How do you get that Moogle one again?
Which one?
The Moogle, like with the basket under the Moogle.
The store.
Yeah, it's a cash shop thing.
Oh, okay.
Actually, really like the music. I actually really like the music to this zone too.
Hmm. Yeah, kind of like how, like, when you're going through the story, it slowly builds through it. Like, you can't really hear the words at first, but then, like, as you progress, it gets clearer. Though I still had to look up the lyrics, because, like, I'm not really good at parsing lyrics in general.
Mhm.
Like, even the clearest lyrics, my brain just does not process it. I have to look them up.
Oh my god!
What?
Thought
What?
Aaron fell.
Yeah, this does look like you just fall right off the edge. Oh yeah, you can send your mount over. It's so dumb.
I'd love to hear you, Lil, try to parse out the lyrics for a metal song.
Be pretty good.
Which song?
Any metal song.
Any metal song, really.
Oh yeah. Do a incorrectly heard lyrics video.
Yup.
A long drop.
What I heard.
Yeah.
Where is it? I don't even.
It's like the, what is it, Big Fat Tacos for the end singer music. Big Fat Tacos. In the, for the,
Look, is my map.
what is it? Omega Dungeon.
I mean, does this look right?
Chicken
Does
tenders.
this look right to anybody?
Where are we at?
Mm.
Oh, it was, I think it was around here. Because I had one around here. I think it was like here maybe.
That's where I'm right next to you, though.
Oh.
Is it down below? No. Yes.
Because I had one that was around here. Too.
I'm just,
I remember it was somewhere like around here. Above the curve of the peanut.
Look at the.
Maybe further out.
Oh wait, hold on. Maybe. Hold on.
See.
The
I'm
spots
looking
look
it up
exactly-
online.
the
Ultima
spots don't
Thule.
look exactly
Oh,
alike.
I think it's more towards the middle actually. Like maybe.
No. I don't even think it's right. Hang on. I think it's this one. Well, they look very similar.
That's true, yeah.
I think it's this
Similar crevices. South.
Like, I think it's like here.
I don't know. I don't pay your sub. There's one that's around here. I looked it up online. There's one that's like right up here.
Yeah, is it?
I don't know. I'll put the link in the general chat.
Yeah, I think this might be it. This might be it. Hang on.
It's general. Here we go. Boop.
There we go.
Hey, there we go.
Yay!
We found it.
We did it.
Group
Yay.
effort. Oh,
Jesus
dear.
Christ.
Hey, it's not my fault. Our tank's not holding aggro.
I keep avoiding AoEs, like not to avoid damage, but to avoid Scene getting mad at me.
That's a legitimate reason to avoid it. Let's be fair.
Bad for AoEs.
It's like every healer is a stickler for getting out of AoEs until you move to a DPS class.
Oh, get out of the AoEs. I gotcha.
Yeah.
I will pass on that.
Yeah, I think it's like 100 gil. Last I checked, like it's really cheap now.
I still haven't
Oh,
gotten
I
one, so I'm
fucking
gonna
got-
need it. God damn it, Aerodon.
It's like 100 gil on the market board.
I know, right?
Oh wait, on second thought, let me.
It's like a dollar store item.
$1.25 now.
Yeah, $1.25 now. So true.
Dollar store item. That's great.
Exciting sweeper. It sounds like something made up by a mom that's trying to get her kids to do chores.
We got you the new exciting sweeper.
Yeah.
Golly.
It's an easy makes version of a broom.
That sounds like the kind of like fake product that there would have been an advertisement for in like Ren and Stimpy, like right after like the advertisement for Log.
After the log, yeah.
Sure, you sweep the floor with your exciting sweeper. You can have some exciting
I know.
chocolate mousse.
Sounds like something sold by Billy Mays.
Billy Mays here.
But wait, there's more.
You
sweep wait, the call floor, the next you can 5 minutes have and we'll double your order.
chocolate mousse.
Oh my god. That stupid ad for the chocolate fountain that made me crave chocolate all the time. And the stupid cake
Chocolate
one, like the Betty Crocker like cake thing where you could do like a filling in the cake.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, man, I don't even like baking, but now I just want chocolate
So,
cake filled with chocolate icing.
So last night, I ordered something from Uber Eats, and I noticed that there were some new restaurants added to my location that I can get delivered to. And Wendy's was on there.
I was about to say, let me guess, it was not.
I thought about it for a minute. I almost did. I thought about it, and I was like, nah.
Wendy's does have the best chicken nuggets. Like if I want,
They do. But I opted in to get Thai food instead, so.
Hmm.
Sorry, Wendy's. You lose out. Not even your Thai salad would tempt me.
Okay, could we stop it with the AoEs?
Oh, is it?
Oh, thank God, yes, it is getting
I'm just not up for eating a square hamburger.
Yeah.
I don't think meat should have corners.
Though I did love it when it's like Wendy's Twitter account is known for being like really savage against people that call it
so
out.
good. I follow it on Twitter. It's always just
The guy-
absolute bangers.
Yeah. The guy who was like, well, if you don't freeze your meat, how do you get it to the stores on a warm truck? And Wendy's was like, did you forget about refrigerators? Like, did you just forget those exist?
What?
Oiled.
Denial.
Soiled it.
Foisted.
Soiled it.
Foisted.
No.
So who's still got one?
You're like, we're done with your shit.
I do.
I have another one in my saddlebag.
Back in Labyrinthos for mine.
Always back
We
to
got another one out
Labyrinthos.
here.
Let me see.
Oh.
Hang on,
Hop
let me
in
see.
my aeroplane.
Like, Labyrinthos is our Groundhog Day.
Fafnir.
Great work.
I have another one. I have another one in Ultimate Duel.
No.
Too late. We're gone.
I know. We'll come back. We'll come back. It's fine.
They always come back.
Great work. There's a Chinese food restaurant near me named The Great Walk. I swear to God.
The Chinese restaurant in the student union of my college was called Walk and Roll.
I have.
Oh my god.
Yep,
That's-
I've got
that's
one. I had
fantastic.
one near me named Walk and Roll.
There was a
Japanese one called seaweed roll.
there was a like one of those like fusion like mall restaurants that has like Chinese vaguely inspired like
Uh-huh.
food,
Yeah.
and they had a special like thing that they made called the Walk and Roll, and it was basically like a Chinese food burrito,
Oh my god.
and it was amazing.
Thai restaurant named Tie Me Up.
Yep.
Oh my god.
Yeah, it went out of business pretty quick.
That's
And
amazing.
there was Titanic. I'll tell you, when a restaurant can make a good pun, I'll eat them.
I never got around to checking it out. They went out of business before I got over there.
The Walk and Roll at my
I
college.
assume everybody got tied up.
The Walk and Roll at my college once accidentally left their gas running, and so they had to evacuate the student union. Like, I was just bowling with some of my friends, and suddenly this fireman in like full fireman's uniform comes in and says we have to evacuate the building because there was gas leaking.
Oh man.
Sadly, they got bought out by Panda Express, or well, the food contract with the college changed or something, and it switched to a Panda Express. We were very sad.
Maybe I'll go to Panda Express tomorrow. I like Panda Express. They're not bad.
They do have good cashew chicken in the town that I was in.
They've got great Pao chicken.
Mm.
Oh my god, is it good?
Yeah, I like their black pepper chicken too. It's good.
There's a place out this way called Joy Bowl that does like poke bowls, and god damn, like I love sushi, but you take sushi and you make it into a bowl, and you just give me chopsticks so I can shovel it directly into my mouth hole. Like, yeah,
Everything's better in a bowl.
We have a place called Poke Lao that does poke bowls.
there's another
And-
place that's called Holy Pokey. I haven't tried that one.
They have like the best sesame chicken and the best teriyaki chicken bowls that I've ever tried. I love them. They're expensive though.
Go back to Springfield. I haven't been there in so long because like the pandemic's been really bad there. But they have like a ramen place that opened up, and I hope it's still open. I'd like to visit there. Because like where I'm at, I have to drive like 100 miles to find restaurants that aren't like chain restaurants.
And
Yeah, I'm a mostly a mom and pop.
Yeah, I've got a few chain restaurants
Or,
that
like,
are like my
local
comfort
chain.
places, but I prefer to go to smaller places when I can.
I'm a mom
like-
and pop and local and like sort of like the local or regional chain.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or like when I was in college, they're right next to the building that I had my computer animation classes in, there was a really old Wendy's restaurant. They had been there like 40 years. They had like the like stained glass lights and everything, like really old design to it, and it was run by like this old couple that was really cute. And they ended up closing there while I was in college, but we went there like all the time just because they were so nice.
Hey, you over here.
Siding supporter, you're gonna die
Support me.
very quickly.
One got away.
Oh, I'm gonna eat that AoE. Or no, or not. Aha! I'm better than I thought. So good at this game.
Calculated.
No, I didn't get to finish my combo.
sorry.
It's not the worst. It's not the worst feeling.
It's like one step away. It's right there.
LOL.
It's
what's
gonna
the
disappear
combo?
before the next fight starts. Second chamber.
Aerodon, where's your frog head at?
Oh yeah.
I don't know why this place sort of reminds me of the boardwalk from DMC, Devil May Cry.
I've never played those games.
Oh, yeah, the one, the sequel that everybody
no.
hates. But I liked just fine.
I thought it was good.
I mean,
I thought it had the best combat in any of the game series.
Totally. I mean, I was less worried about the personification of Dante, and I actually kind of liked his attitude in that game. But I mean, to each their own, I guess. I enjoyed it fine. I really liked that game when it came out. I was really into that one. Played through that game like 5 times.
One of those games, the one where like you fight Satan at the end, and he has like a really big swinging donger.
Okay.
Oh my god.
You couldn't play at Games Done Quick.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
They had to skip over all the cutscenes because like that's the game that has like the fuck you, fuck you, fuck you, fuck
Yeah.
you.
Yeah, because they did speedrun it, but they had to like skip everything.
There was a game I picked up because I thought it was like a vampire game. And it ended up being like Cthulhu orgy game. And
Sorry, what?
yeah. And but they missed
Yeah,
like
tell me
the
more.
best opportunity because there were like penises everywhere in the game. And but you were like you search through this guy's like the cult leader's desk drawer, and there's like a vibrator and like a dildo in there. And like, but I was like, but why can't you use it as a weapon?
Yeah,
Why?
like Saints Row 3. The dildo.
I've played a homebrew Mega Man game where you actually shoot cocks instead of
Nice.
yeah. Well,
I
because
can't remember the name of the game, but it was yeah. It was
what had
bad.
happened was I downloaded all these NES ROMs, but I didn't realize there were homebrews in there too.
Like,
So I noticed a bunch of like Mega Man games that I didn't recognize, and I was like, oh, these must be, just homebrews, and I'm playing them, and some interesting choices were made.
Yeah.
I'll give it that, but
Rule 34.
some like it was just the same game, but he's just shooting cocks for some reason.
Okay.
But that was the only change they made. They kept the change simple. What can I say?
My favorite Mega Man mod.
I mean, definitely Mega Man. It's definitely.
Lots of gambits. in
Man, back in Mega Man.
Much gambling today.
there. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but you know what the fun thing was? We haven't seen the Dungeon Crew one time.
Nope.
Uh,
Oh,
Having
now
One of
Steve is gonna get it.
these.
For all of those
Oh.
times that Scene cursed everybody else.
Time to curse scene. Ooh, what do we got?
Ooh,
Ooh.
scare we.
Okay. Living on the edge.
Are we feeling risky?
We're feeling risque.
Mmm.
Ooh.
nice.
Beating the odds.
Ooh.
Ooh, 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 ooh. Too early.
Left or right?
30K,
Left or
not
right?
bad.
Left or right?
Anybody been keeping track of how much we've gotten tonight?
We
Yeah,
are
we got,
up
like-
to.
I think I've made about 400.
We've got like 90k just from
I think
just
I've
from
made,
the gambling.
I think
Yeah.
I've made like 400 maybe.
Yeah, I think it's been like 3 or
430K.
400 at least.
Yeah,
430.
430. Yeah, 432 to be precise.
Nice.
Oh, you bastard.
Come on, let's in.
Nice.
Nice.
Oh,
This has been a good night.
Yes.
I think I can say
Indication.
that. Now, 'cause we've had enough success where I can say that now.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm up to 43, which that was
Ooh,
my
what's
goal.
this guy?
Spinny face.
Oh boy. Come to play, have you? Then let's begin. Oh dear. Oh, he's gonna
Yeah,
gotta play hokey pokey with him.
I almost ate that.
You did.
I ran in and didn't see it. I was just like, hmm?
But he's seen you.
I know. Oh, okay.
Whoop. That was one thing I was seeing people complaining about the live letter. Like, please don't make.
Oh, I don't like that.
Phoenix.
I
Like
don't know what you're doing. What are you doing?
Orange on orange on orange.
Oh,
Yeah.
God. Oh,
Yeah,
God.
please don't make Pandemonium 3 any
Uh-oh.
brighter.
Oh yeah. this is the one we
Oh,
have
I
to
forgot
stand-
about this.
Say, isn't this the one we have to stand
He
opposite or
flips.
something like that?
Yep.
Shrieky boy.
I'm not sober enough for this.
That's kind of a misleading killer because he didn't go around. I mean,
He just
there was
he
only one attack on one side.
lied. He just lied.
Yeah. So if he flips over, you want to be on the opposite side.
Yeah,
Whoop.
so stay on this side, right?
No, he's right
Oh.
side up now.
Okay.
I'll stand over there and take it to the face.
Well,
do not do this. This one is stay inside.
Ooh, yeah.
I don't
Stay
wanna
inside,
play
Jess.
with
Stay
you.
inside.
Have it.
This is upside down.
I don't know what I'm doing anymore.
When he flips over, just think of do the opposite.
It's like
Yeah,
it's
like the
the Kefka fight.
Hearts on fire. I'd like one of those, thank you.
Yeah. I tried to go to Walmart right after Valentine's Day, but they had already sold out of all the good candy.
Got a big old bag of Kit Kats with the raspberry Kit Kat.
Yay.
Angel wings.
Ooh.
100k.
I will take those, thank you.
I will pass those.
Yes.
Congrats, Sini.
Congrats.
Yay. Now can be sweet angels.
Now, if you guys can get me to, so I'm 97k away from 11 mil. If you can get me 97k tonight, I'll be a very happy boy.
I'll
Oh.
trade it to you right now, bro.
I will be happy boy.
Does anybody want these 9 and 10
So
crafting materials?
Yes, please.
Yes.
I've been selling mine on the auction.
Oh my
house.
god!
Here you go.
Give the crafters the craftings.
Oh my god. So, alright, I didn't even look. So my Ultima Thule map is in the exact same place it was
Oh Jesus.
before.
Ooh,
Yeah.
Thank you.
Well, as long as you pay the teleportation fees.
So I actually
I've got
have,
one here.
Yeah.
Oh, you got one.
I have this one on me, but I also have one, I'm assuming from me, sitting in my delivery box right now.
Yeah.
And my next one's in Garlemald.
So I haven't even gotten that one yet.
Garlic mold.
Yeah.
Ew.
So we have at least 3 more to go.
Cool.
Money, money, money.
I'll go to the restroom again. I'm gonna follow Scene, so I'm trusting you, Scene.
Oh god. I don't even know where we're going.
Whose
Well,
map
whose
we
map
trying
was
to-
there?
whose map we
Mine.
doing? Here, Dawn. Where are you at? You're already there.
Oh, he's already over there.
I don't know if I'm at the right spot. Yeah, I don't think I'm at the right spot. I'm on the other side.
Yeah, this one does not look right, sir.
I mean, there is one here. Where'd you go? You went way over there. Okay.
Yeah, it's the other slanted area.
You don't use that special website, bro?
Nah.
Mine's by the squiggly lines.
Two-Face is this sex.
Excuse you.
Come again?
Only 2 likes.
My cat was like in the path to the bathroom, and I practically drop kicked her.
Nice. Every cat deserves.
And then she starts purring and rolls over, and I'm like, "What is wrong with you?"
You have an hour.
I like how in some of these reviews for Texas Chainsaw Massacre, people are like also using it as a way to like insult Netflix by like referring to it as the trash heap of movies that studios don't want to distribute. Which I kind of happen to agree with. Because I think in a lot of ways Netflix has become like the dollar bin.
Yeah, unfortunately, I'm thinking of dropping my Netflix subscription.
There's just nothing.
Some of their like
Hold on.
original content is not
I
too
think
bad.
it's because there's just not. To me, a lot of it is just a sort of like, of kind of a lesser quality, but also, like they're willing to gobble up anything.
So
And-
they also do drop like some of the good ones that they actually had.
Yeah.
You know, the one service I think is very mediocre, even if you get a bunch of other stuff, is like the Amazon Prime movie stuff. I can't seem to find anything ever good on there to watch. It's free.
Yeah, Amazon Prime has a few good niche things, like they've got some good musicals, but yeah, overall, like apart from their originals, it's kind of. I feel like they're even more dollar bin than Netflix
Yeah.
with some of their stuff.
I mean, they have like all the freaking Bollywood stuff on there. Too.
Yeah.
Yes, and I hate that. Like, because I'm a horror fan.
Yep.
And there is a lot of Bollywood horror. And they don't, like, they stopped, I guess, distinguishing if it's in English or not. Because used to, you could look at it and it would say it was subtitled or what area it came from.
Mhm.
And for some reason, it seems like half of the movies I pick aren't even subtitled and they're not dubbed, and I'm like, what language is this?
Like at least give you subs.
Give me something.
Amazon also sends me a lot of emails in Spanish. I'm beginning to notice, and they're like, they're not. It's not spam. Like it's like legit Amazon email, but it's all in Spanish. I'm like, why?
You must have
Your
language preference.
preferred
No, my
language
language
got
settings
changed
are all
somehow.
my language settings are all English.
Weird.
Yeah,
Do you use a VPN?
Pixar didn't happen.
I do, but my VPN is U.S.
My VPN
Huh.
is set to the UK, and they still do that stuff. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because like for my work, we use a VPN, and I'll watch YouTube at my work, and I'll get random like ads in Spanish or Korean or like ads for a very specific like Virginian
Well,
power
somebody,
company.
it's not me.
But Amazon Prime Video hates my VPN.
Does it not work?
It doesn't work. I
Huh.
probably have to just make the exception and mess with it,
Mhm.
but straight out of the, right out of the gate, you can't use it.
Huh.
Amazon Prime Video.
I learned real quick to always use VPN,
Yeah, same.
especially when I'm like shopping for people overseas.
Yep.
I will switch on that VPN and be like,
Or my
Nope.
YouTube ads also get weird because I have it turned off where it doesn't select ads based on my viewing history. So the only thing it bases ads on is the video I'm currently watching.
Yeah.
So it'll like, depending on what I'm watching, if it's something that's more like, you know, Spanish based or something, or has like Spanish people in it, I'll just get a Spanish ad for it.
Although when I was getting, sometimes I forget that I'm even connected to it, so it just automatically connects when I log into my PC. When I was back in the fall, when I was getting my new iPhone, and I was like scheduling it for pickup, it was like, you know, the nearest Apple store is in Boise, Idaho, and I'm like, wait, what? What?
Oh my god.
What happened to all the Apple stores near me? Where are they gone?
More gamba.
Don't mess it up, bro. Max needs his 97k.
Oh fuck!
Oh boy.
Just
Good
gotta
luck.
clear the dungeon. All we have to do is clear the
You have
dungeon. that's all.
slightly more chance of it being lower.
Yeah. It is.
Oh man.
Unlucky. Got screwed on that one.
But something like that happened to my dad, except it wasn't even a VPN thing. We were trying to see a movie in Waynesville, Missouri, but he ends up booking the tickets in Wentzville, which is like closer to St. Louis. So we get to the theater and we have to like cancel those tickets and get a refund and get other tickets, and then wait like 45 minutes for the next showing to even start. Like, it was a whole thing. Because until a couple of years ago, the theater in my town was total shit.
Yeah.
Like, we actually walked out on some movie once because the sound was horrible. Like, the speakers were going out.
Me and Mimi went to go see Wonder Woman when I was up there, and yeah, the sound went out for us too. We're just like,
And did you blame him? Did you blame him for it?
I did. It was his fault. He picked the movie.
Of course, that makes it his fault.
Hmm.
But if you picked the movie, it still would have been his fault.
Yeah, of course.
Well, I saw Star Wars Rogue One in Springfield, actually. I saw it in 3D, but one of the projectors went out in the middle of the show, so it just became 2D. So we just took off the 3D glasses and it still worked. I thought about getting a refund, but like at that point I just wanted to go home, so I was like, well, screw
I
it.
have that issue when I've gone to the movies. It's rare when that happens.
Mhm. And like, it's not enough to stop the show, because it's like, you know, it's still there. It's just not in 3D, and it was like more than halfway into the film at that point.
I don't even go
Personally,
to the
don't like
theater
going
anymore.
3D movies,
Is
but
it
that's
the theater
mostly
weekend?
because I have to wear glasses to see like distances,
Uh,
and so wearing the 3D glasses on top of my normal glasses is just ridiculous.
yeah, it's a pain. I remember I saw the movie Hugo in 3D, and that was really good. Like, that was one of the really good uses of 3D, because there were so many shots that just took advantage of the extra depth of field.
What was the one that we went to go see? Vice? Aliens vs. Monsters? Monsters vs.
Yeah,
Aliens?
Monsters vs. Aliens, yeah.
That had some really great 3D moments.
Yeah.
Alright, so now we're going back to Ultima Thule.
Back to the pool.
I don't typically
You're
like 3D.
still
I
here.
don't typically like 3D because it's too dark.
Yeah.
But I don't know. Like, I actually haven't gone to a 3D film in quite some time. I'm glad it's kind of like not a thing anymore.
Mhm.
Yeah. Yeah, I think COVID kind of helped drive the nails in the coffin for that.
Right. Like, I don't need to go see Knives Out in 3D. I mean,
I just saw that on Sci-Fi.
I love that movie. It was so good.
I remember when they did the Hobbit films and they did like the 48 FPS thing, and there were so many things they had to change because of
Right.
that. So like, they couldn't reuse most of the props from the original Lord of the Rings that were still there because it didn't hold up with the 48 FPS. And also, like, they had to make the colors of the sets really weird, or like the majority of the sets had to be green screen, and like it made Ian McKellen actually like almost walk off set because he was so upset from having to act like he was having to act like all the dwarves were around him, but he was just alone on a green screen set, and he's like, this is not why I became an actor.
Where was it again? It was here, but I don't think I'm in the exact.
I don't know.
It was like up here, right?
Let me
Something like that?
see. Oh, it's if it's on this island, it's a little further north. It's like going this way.
Yeah.
Yeah, if it's this island, it's up here on like this lump. I got the map key pulled up.
So funny that it's in the exact same spot.
Yeah.
If we had just stayed when I did it, we could have just not moved.
We were just so happy to get out of Ultima Thule. Couldn't
I like how
wait.
they make like raid bosses now, just regular mobs. in this
Yeah.
place.
Like, this is just the average trash now.
Yep.
Average Trash is the name of my folk metal band.
Yeah, it was good. It's a good band name.
I told you guys that my metal band would be named after a raid in this game. Soul of the Creator. Read it in totally illegible text, you know?
Like all random characters from other languages.
No, like metal band names, logo names typically.
Oh yeah.
They look like the worst tattoo ever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like,
Like-
you're looking at a bunch of tree branches.
There's a great meme I saw where it was like a piece of bread with like mustard.
Yeah,
And it just said my favorite metal band.
I know. I've seen that exact meme. Yep.
Or like when somebody like patches up cracks in the sidewalk. That's a great metal band. I love that band. Aw, I guess it wasn't meant to be.
Dang.
Okay.
Ultima Thule is like, no more portals. You're at your limit.
So we have one more.
Yep.
We've
Got-
got 2 more.
Yeah.
No, 2 more. Yay.
All right,
Where are they at? Where are we gonna
2
go?
maps to get me 80k. Let's go.
No
It's a
pressure.
lot of pressure.
79,661 to be exact.
That's way too much math.
So, who's left? Whose maps are left?
Mine and Nelia's, I thought.
Yep. Where's yours, CD?
Garlemald.
Okay, mine's
Power
in
all.
Thavnir. You wanna go alphabetically? You wanna go?
Why don't you
Oh, I
rock,
don't
paper,
care.
scissors,
What?
Alright.
You mean no
Oh.
Labyrinthos?
Go ahead, it's Thavnir.
No Labyrinthos?
Okay.
Mm-mm.
That is one pricey teleport.
Mm.
Tastes like gentrification.
Jesus Christ, Will. Knee. Before you pop the map, I have a whole bunch of
I'm sorry, did you say tastes like gentrification?
I did.
crafting and gathering materia.
Okay.
There's a name. There's a name for the video.
Yay.
Ah, he tethered.
Nelia's
Sorry about that.
chocobo was chasing a snake.
Yeah, he is.
He's like, bite me, bitch.
Let's see, one of these. I'm gonna get hit.
Why are we killing normal mobs? What did these
Because the
snacks ever
chocobo-
do to us?
The chocobo was attacking it. I was helping.
The
Chocobo attacking a snake. That's quite a jump in the food chain there.
Neck. Well, birds eat worms.
True.
True.
True, I guess.
Big
God, when
fat.
I was like, I think I was like 9 years old, there was like a 3-foot black snake crawling up our front door. And my parents, like me and my brother were home, but our parents were at work. So we had to like call our grandparents so they could come kill the snake. And like even our cat that we had was keeping its distance. Like she was not going to touch that thing.
I had a in college. I've told the story before. I had a cottonmouth water moccasin make its way into my place.
Oh dear, that's serious business.
Yep. I beat it to death with a baseball bat. I had smoked too much weed the night before to care. Wasn't in the mood.
Probably the best way to deal with that situation, honestly.
Yeah. Well, I think the way it got in, I didn't have like the place I was living at the time had a hookup for a washer dryer, but we didn't actually have one installed, so I think it came in through the, which
Through
would
the
have been
pipe?
like where the lint vent would have been for a dryer. I think it came in that way.
Nice.
Yeah, I've got one of those drains in my apartment, actually. I put tape over it.
Yeah.
Like,
Well, I
mostly
did after
because
that.
I didn't want my cat getting in it.
Free
Yeah.
lot.
Yeah, I definitely did after that. Have one of those?
Though mine is actually, it's not
I
my
got one. I didn't have to pay 100 gil. Fuck you.
When you've lived in Florida, you'll see all kinds of wildlife try to make its way into your place.
As they say, everything in the South tries to kill you.
I had a frog in my apartment once.
I like the little anoles that you see in the summer in Florida.
We get those all year
you know,
round.
little lizards.
Yeah, the little green lizards.
I had those all over my outside. It was great.
I kind of love them.
We used to take them and like attach them to our ears, like earrings, when we were little.
Nice.
That sounds like the most southern thing ever.
It's true though.
Didn't you have TV, Steam?
No. No, because our parents were like, "Get the fuck outside, go play,
Yeah, go climb
play
a
in
tree.
traffic, go play in traffic."
Same.
Yep, go play on the
outside.
freeway.
I don't want to see you when the street light comes on. Get the fuck home.
Yep.
Yeah.
And
was my
even then in my neighborhood, because we lived on a dead-end street, when it got dark, all the kids came to my house and play hide and go seek in the dark.
Oh, I love doing that. Like, yeah, that was always fun to
The
do.
best time.
Woo!
So much gambling.
I know, right?
I'm so glad they announced that 14 won't be getting NFTs.
Speaking of gambling, yeah.
Yeah, I'm glad they cleared the air on that.
Oh,
Oh my god.
Wow. Denial.
Gambling said, no, you're cut off.
Yeah.
Fine.
Cut off for the night.
Jesus.
Tom Holland secretly bartended in London to prepare for Uncharted. I'm surprised Tom Holland can do like anything secretly. I feel like he's one of the most recognizable
We
actors.
probably had to wear a mask.
I mean, yeah, fair enough. That is true.
I was gonna say though, you put a hat on him and he looks like any other like white boy actor.
Fair enough.
Well,
He's
and
no
also-
Timothy Chalamet.
I think also too, like when you see if somebody saw him, I feel like it would be like, you look a lot like him. I don't think you would actually believe it was him. Why would you think Tom Holland was bartending?
Yeah.
Right?
Like the story I remember hearing about oh god, what the hell's his name? That was in Jurassic Park and Thor.
Oh,
Jeff Goldblum.
yeah, Jeff Goldblum.
He was walking around New York and somebody said, "Oh my god, you look so much like Jeff Goldblum." And he's like, "Really?" Who? And and they pulled up a picture of him on their phone.
Yep.
And he goes, "Oh yeah, that guy's pretty handsome," and then walked away. And her friend was like,
in the jet, and they go like, "Oh yeah, that man's pretty handsome."
Yeah. Funny.
and then like the girl's friend was like, "I think that was actually him."
Speaking of which, yeah, he's in the new Jurassic World. The trailer just came out a few days ago. The original 3 are.
He has a show on Disney Plus called The World According to Jeff Goldblum, which is basically just him talking with people about random stuff.
Yep.
And like at least 30% of that show is just him rambling. And it's a similar thing, like he'll be standing on like a street corner talking about whatever topic they're talking about. Like you know, the original Levi Strauss jeans or like that sort of thing. And someone on the street will just shout, "Hi, Jeff," and he'll be like, "Oh, hi," and then just continue with whatever he's doing.
He plays in a jazz band, and they perform at this like bar every night, and not every night, every Saturday night, I think, in LA. And you can actually go see them and meet them in the end. At the end.
Cool.
Oh wow.
It's pretty neat.
I mean, of course, there's always a long line to.
Oh
to
yeah,
meet
for
him,
sure.
But I can imagine it's worth the wait.
Hmm.
I'd love to meet him.
Yeah, he seems like one of those people that would be pretty cool to meet.
Yeah.
I feel like he's one of those people that he's exactly how you think he is.
Mhm.
Yeah. Very true.
Have you seen the YouTube video of the guy that's doing an impression of him, and then he's in the audience and comes up on stage?
I've not seen that, no.
It's really funny.
When he's on Conan, it's the greatest.
Well, because him and Conan both are prone to rambling, so like, it's just all tangents.
Oops, all tangents.
Oops, all tangents, yeah.
I remember like he was admiring Conan's like desk, and he's like, "This is such a," and he's like, you know, putting his hands all over it, going like, "You know, this is such a lovely desk, cherry wood, I believe."
Yeah, he sounds like a person doing like a parody of himself, but that's just
Right.
him.
Right, exactly. I mean, yeah. He's not a facade, like that's who he is.
Yeah. Just a weird guy.
Yeah. I don't know what planet he's from, but they can't have him back.
Yeah. We're keeping him.
Yes,
It's
exactly.
a visual. Oh my god, have you heard? There's a series, there's like a Planet Earth kind of series that I think is going to be on Disney Plus. It's called Welcome to Earth, and it's got Will Smith.
No.
So it's playing on the one quote from Independence Day. But they made a whole series out of it.
Oh, I thought that was more of a nod to him being in Men in Black.
Oh, really? Because I thought it was the line in Men in Black where he punches the alien. He's like, "Welcome to Earth."
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's all Independence Day. That's exactly what he said.
Well,
yeah.
yeah, I know, but
Have one more map
if
I
it's
could swap if you
like
want.
that Welcome
Okay.
to
Got
Earth
one that
seems
popped.
really antagonistic.
Let me see
Mhm.
where it is. Mine's on the
I can
moon
always grab
somewhere.
my other map that Nee sent me, but
Yeah.
I think
I
if
don't know
I
if I
think if
wanna
that
go-
was
I
the
don't know if I
last
wanna go
maps
back to
that we
Labyrinth.
have, like ready, I think I'm done.
I got one right here.
You got one right here.
Okay.
yeah, I'd pop the one that Nee gave me, but I don't know if I feel like going back to Labyrinthos.
Yeah, I think when we're done with the maps that we have, I'll be done too.
Yeah. You did good tonight.
I'll just save the other one for next week.
At least my throat isn't as sore now. I took a few days off work and I ran my humidifier like a little bit higher, and now my throat isn't as sore as it was before.
Oh, good.
Because it's been sore
Wow,
for like,
you like rhymed 3 times right there. That was crazy.
Wait, would it? Repeat it.
It's like
I've-
something humidifier, something a little higher. It's like holy shit, bars right now.
I cannot remember what I said, so I'll
Go-
just
go
take
back.
your word on it.
Go back and watch my stream and see what you said. Which one don't is the one I have?
Oh dear. I'm gonna pop my pink shield. I love that they gave Red Mage like one shield ability, and it's
I
the
know you
brightest
said
bubblegum
Kink
pink.
Shield, but I heard for a second Kink Shield, and I was like, what?
They're very different things.
I have one of those. What's that?
But yeah, I love that they gave Red Mage a shield, but it's like the brightest bubblegum pink ability.
Oh yeah.
It's very cute. Oh no.
That's it.
Oh, so
No
sad.
money.
I think we got cut off.
Mm-hmm.
Someone said, enough!
Wait, how many portals did they get tonight?
It's a lot.
Enough.
Or well, maybe even not a lot, but like the ones that we did have, we got pretty far in each one.
Got
Yeah,
to at least
pretty good.
3 in a lot of them.
Yeah, and we got to the end like twice.
You didn't get me to 11 mil.
Sorry, we
Oh.
tried.
Guess it was a failure.
57k-ish. Roulettes will take care of that.
Have to try better next week.
I don't even know what I got for items tonight.
Alrighty. Good night, guys.
Good
Yeah,
night.
good night, you guys.
See you later. I'm going to
Good.
bed too.
For the Mount Farm.
Is that what we're doing? on
See you
Wednesday?
Wednesday. Hopefully.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Seeing what is with that GIF that you posted?
That was when you were talking about.
Oh, the chocolate
fountains.
fountain. That's right. I pull up Discord and I just see that. I'm like, oh. Thank you. I will go to bed with that image in my head.
My retainers are stealing houses again.
They're what?
They're stealing houses.
What do you mean they're stealing houses?
My retainer came back with a Higon mansion roof. They're stealing houses.
Wow. Okay. Well, maybe he is stealing houses then.
Mm-hmm.
A bit crazy.
Seeing why?
Was all that food that I made while waiting to do map sold? So why not?
Well, for a minute, I'm like, wait, she didn't actually give me 11 mil, did she?
No. Give you 60k.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
So he just like scammed it. People out of 60k right there. He's like, I just need to get 60k.
No, I made
the-
over. I've actually made 14 mil this week. So.
Well, the delivery message said, here, have 11 mil. And I was like,
Mhm. Yeah, I've made some pretty good money this week.
like when people send me money. It's uncomfortable.
What was I? Oh, I was selling pink dye all week. And I made a killing off of pink dye.
The bubblegum pink dye.
Pastel dye, pastel pink. Yeah, 'cause like two dye pods were like almost 300k. So yeah, I was making some bank off of it.
Get after.
I might do some. Maybe I'll do some roulettes tomorrow. I don't know.
Yeah, I need to get, I think, another 200k or so. Or 200 tomes.
Oh, derp derp.
Because I want to get my next thing of gear. Oh, that reminds me. What are these totems for? Like the Revel totems and the Bliss totems?
For the mounts
and
or weapons. You can turn
Yeah.
them in for weapons or mounts.
turn them in where?
Depends on the totem.
I haven't used them. So like I have 34 Bliss totems.
Bliss, I want to say
Bliss is the
Ralgar's
emanation.
Reach.
That's the emanation one, so yeah. Ralgar's Reach sounds right.
I mean, is it worth
It's
getting?
50.
for
It's 50 for the
glamour?
mount. It's 50 for the mount, and then I think 10 for glamour.
Is the glamour
maybe.
worth it? Does it look pretty?
Let's see.
Totem gear.
I don't know. It might.
Ralgar's Reach. Let me go see what it looks like and try it on.
In my saddlebag.
Estina. This would be Lakshmi's, I think.
Yes.
Yeah.
Ow.
Bliss totems of accessories. Oh, it's level 70 stuff. Okay. So there would not be. There's probably not going to be a Gunbreaker one.
No, I don't think so.
Because this is Stormblood.
Yeah.
So, although Shinryu has one. I can just get that one off the. Yeah, I've seen that before. I'd probably just use it. I think I'd probably just use it for the mounts. Yeah. I just had
Pony.
in my inventory that I had a lot of totems on me, and I didn't actually know what they were used for.
Yeah, I
You
usually get
bastard,
weapons
give me my pony.
and descent them for the materials.
Yeah.
No pony. So sad.
I did get the Nosferatu minion today, finally.
Nice.
I really wanted that. He's so cute.
One day I will have my nightmare Pegasus.
They are included in those
Mm-hmm.
Bakan.
That's what I was doing.
Yep.
I just spent all my stuffs. It's like,
Who's on today? Okay. yeah, I'm sort of. I should really start working toward doing tier 4 again, so I can get that weapon for my other jobs.
Yeah.
Get the blade. I've got 2 right now. I should really do it again regularly, but
Yeah, I'll probably start working on Reapers next.
still can't augment this. So, got 1, 2, 3. I've got 3 more pieces of gear I have to get on the left side. Or no, 4. I'm sorry, because I didn't get the gloves yet.
Oh, and I'm shy of the legs. I'm gonna have to get the rest of my tomes this week.
Yeah, I'm probably gonna get the. I could get enough for the gloves or the leg or the feet tomorrow.
I'm just not worried about it.
Hmm.
I said I'm just not worried about it.
I just want to have that gear, like, when it comes time to augment it. Because I don't do Savage. I mean, I was... Whoops, I didn't do that. I was gonna do Savage more often, but I don't really think I care, honestly. It's too stressful.
Yeah.
Yep.
It's too stressful. I don't know if I want to... I mean, if somebody's willing to carry me or something like that, then maybe I will, but I don't know. I still haven't even completed the first one.
Yeah, I saw what you went through with that. That's just too much.
Maybe when I finish off all this gear and maybe I'll do it then, but... I might just log in tomorrow and just for that, do enough roulettes to get tomes. Because I really want to start Forbidden West tomorrow. Unless I get pulled into doing something like I think I'm about to right now.
What are you getting pulled in to do, Max?
I don't know yet. It's a group of friends of mine who always send me a tell when they need something. And I say that affectionately.
See that affection.
Fuck.
But like, it's stuff they don't even need me for. They'll be like, "We're doing an alliance raid. Can you come?" I'm like, "No, but you don't need me for that. If you want to hang out, that's fine. But you don't need me to go with you."
I fucking hate this dungeon so much.
Hi, Kelly.
They could be watching this stream for all I know.
Oof.
I don't care if they are.
What? Come on, Estinian. Get with the program.
Hold on, I have to go to Exodus for a second.
Oh!
What?
How dare! How dare!
Sorry, I must.
How dare you leave us?
I'll be back.
Yeah, they are up to $7.99. I don't know if I want to sell them or give them to Pika.
As
Not
often
too
as
sure.
you do it, that's like your what, third pair?
Second.
Oh, second.
Yeah.
I don't typically go to other service.
I go to Belmont on occasion, but not with Scene, obviously.
Yeah, I go to Sargatanis on occasion myself.
But that's mostly because I have a friend that plays vampire, and they have actually done a live action vampire on Balmong.
Well, I keep hoping I run into Davey or Mikey or somebody. So I pop in and look around and check things, and I come back home.
I think there's people I don't want to run into over there.
Did they say anything in the live letter about the data center visiting?
They did, but it's not. They haven't forgotten about it. I can't remember exactly what they said. They're still working on it. I don't think there was even an approximation on a date.
Yeah.
But we are getting it. What the hell did he say? October's sticking in my mind, but I don't know if... Yeah, I think he said October.
Huh.
Really?
I
October?
thought it was supposed to be released when they did Oceania.
Yeah, well, they're still
same.
working on it. So it's... I'm fairly certain October was mentioned.
Yeah. Alright, back to Excalibur.
That is a weird fucking ability. Okay, warrior. Because I could have swore it said bedwetting at first.
Okay, you can relax. I'm home.
Okay. Don't leave again.
Alright.
Or I'll have to get the handcuffs and duct tape out.
Yeah?
Mm-hmm. Ha.
This is what I'm looking at right now.
Well, okay. A little creepy.
That's a lot of creepy.
It,
I mean, clearly intentional, but yeah.
oh, you blood. Oh, no, 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 no.
Are you on Instagram, Nelia?
No.
No.
I think I was
just
on there
created-
briefly, but I didn't
Briefly?
stick with it. Yeah, I didn't stick with it.
I just created something. That you know, I just sent it to you. So this is when I go live. Might be a good way to get followers. I don't know.
Oh, that's cool.
And you do all that in the app. Like it's not. There's nothing special about it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's cool.
So I just keep this in my camera roll. So every time I go live, I just manually put it in. I'm gonna kill my screen.
Alrighty, guys. I'm gonna head
Alright.
out.
Yep, same.
That was
And,
fun.
To my streaming audience, if anybody's there, thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you soon.
Have a good one.
Good night, guys. Okay, folks, and that is going to do it for me. I hope you had fun watching. We had a good night, very profitable night. And, well, if we're back on schedule, it should be maybe some light streaming tomorrow with roulettes and then Tuesday reset. So we will see how it goes. But thank you for watching. Take care. And we'll see you next time. Bye.